Taylonio nom nom. That train master says, choo choo, bat, ghost, steam locomotive. Taylani says, choo choo. Hamaz says, choo choo.
Are you picking on my grammar? Sheesh. Good morning. Well, okay, it's afternoon. It's a Sunday today. Yeah, I guess you guys probably already knew that it was Sunday today. All right.
Now, this just in,
police
officers in
we're
already getting sussed.
We're asking people to be on the lookout for a man who robbed a store.
Hamaz says,
and I think
me? I never.
I think we do have his description. Can we take that?
Immediately.
Let's take his description.
Thank you for the bits, the guy. Immediately. Yeah, that looks about right.
This is the guy. They wanted people in Pennsylvania to be out on the
Dragino
lookout.
Slayer says,
well, there goes my opening. I had a brilliant opening and the guy ruined it. Yeah, blame that on the guy.
The time of this particular crime. It's
Yeah.
Chin that comes down.
Yeah.
Almost a point.
How's it going, everybody? I am a little bit lower energy. Oh my god. Okay, my eardrums are gone now. Thank you. Thank you, my eardrums are so gone now. Oh my god. I forgot the bass boosted gay sex existed until, well, the bass boosted gay sex hit me in the face. That's just a thing that happens, I guess. I have so many things going on today. How's it going, Dragon? I see you there. Hello, Dragon. Yeah, I had to do some emergency stuff to get my headpieces and stuff to work. They all work now.
Steam locomotive.
Hey, look at that. They're all cuties. And instant replay is now on. Oh. Who got first? I need to put a priority thing on my Discord. Hey, either fix or change the first button. Where is the first button? Where is it? Someday it will happen. I'm looking for my to-do list. Here we go. Alright, I'm just gonna put this in. I'm too lazy. Fuck it. This is why I can't have nice things. I'm too lazy to deal with it right now. Oh my god. Thank you for the bits, the guy. Ouch. Oh. Yeah, you are right on time. How's it going, Train Master? How you doing, Azzy? Hi, Aki. Hi, the guy. Hi, everybody who's here. I am just doing my thing. I kind of came into this not really knowing what I was going to do. Tell you the truth.
From the Place says, you say that every time, but you never adjust the bass boosted gay sex tone.
Well, I mean, that's kind of the point, though. You know, why would I want to adjust the gay boosted gay sex? That doesn't make any sense. You know? Neko Artulama. Yeah. Oh my god. So, I got I don't know. Oh man, I got so many things I gotta fix yet. I got at least the front end of my room done. Although I don't know what happened to my poor.
Yeah, why lower the gay sex?
Yeah, why would you lower gay sex? You just want more of it. Look, if you should lower anything, it should be straight sex. There's so much of it being had anyways. You know, gay sex kind of has to catch up a little bit. With a, should I make a straight sex redeem?
Diggy from the Place says, Pixel Bob.
Should I make a straight sex redeem? Maybe, you know, that might be a thing.
Diggy.
Oh my god, owie. Why? Okay, look. We're at this point in Twitch life.
Says, don't think there's much straight sex here.
I don't think there is either.
Says,
Hi, Deadlock.
Taylani.
What's going on, Deadlock? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, as you can tell, I'm a little bit. I'm trying to get myself into a thing. I'm trying to get my brain into the goings.
Diggy from the Place says, cheery.
Are you enjoying yourself?
Sir_Deadlock says, I saw the office pics. Looks snazzy.
I love this song.
Hamaz says, Dad is tossing biddies at Tay.
Yeah, just give me all the money. That's all right. That's all right. That's okay. It'll go probably towards a bunch more streaming stuff. Hi, Mozzie. Welcome to the stream, Moz. I can't wait. I can't wait because I'm going to be building.
Hello, Pazu.
I'm going to be building my my Neo 80 pretty soon, so that's going to be a lot of fun. Which means I'll have a nice, quieter keyboard. So yeah, I'm going to be building the new keyboard, so it'll be a little more silent on my stream. You won't be able to hear just go all day long, you know?
Taylani says, Ochpia Kojo Poem Pio JSD Fico John Pius and Fio Bunazi Optin Fio Puan Spiaf and Pion Spuid and Fayabun Stio.
Yeah. Foreign languages, everybody. Amazing.
From the place says, way to go. Spamming your own chat box.
I know, right? Look, there's still kind of an echo, isn't there?
Sir underscore
I thought I had
says,
dealt with this nonsense.
Sorry, I don't speak Welsh.
Where? Yeah, Welsh is crazy. Oh my God, the guy.
We're asking people to be on the lookout.
Thank you for the
a man who robbed
bits.
the store. And I think.
Thank you for the
I think
bits.
we do have his description.
I have like. Yeah, so I have the Neo 80. I got like a lot of stuff, but it has like the stabs and stuff. I've never done the stabs. Like I've never done the. I've never assembled that part of a keyboard, so that's going to be a little bit of a learning experience. But I don't think it'll be too difficult.
Dad is sending biddies to fund the itty bitties law.
Yeah, I need to redo my throne. There is this RGB.
Zuzulomoth says, I can walk you through Stablezers.
That'd be cool.
Almost a point.
There's this like RGB arm that I put on the general forum on my Discord, and
Maz says, Tay, that arm stand would pop your circuit breaker.
I know. Like, okay, look, I shit you not. I have so many things on my desk that need power, right? I got 2 monitors, okay? I got a phone, 2 okay, to be fair, I don't need 2 tablets. I just have the 1 tablet. I have my Go XLR, my shit Magni. I don't know if that's how you pronounce that. That's the brand. But my headphone amplifier, we'll just put it that way. And then
Slayer says, cheer 1000, cheer
my USB hub, which is always fun. Oh my God! Thank you for the bids, Dragon. Holy crap! Oh, also you got like 1000. You got the 1000 bit. Wait, did you? Holy crap! Did you donate 1100 bits? Oh my God! Thank you. Wow. Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you to Guy for the 69 biddies. But yeah, so like, but yeah, I want to get the keyboard done because I'm.
Dragon and Dag being silly lemurs.
Yeah, silly lemurs. Hi Jack. How's it going? So I got the new keyboard, but yeah, I got like all this stuff that needs to be powered, and for some reason, oh my God, the guy, what the fuck? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? That is so many bits. The guy, what the fuck?
Says, RG38.
Oh my God, there's a hype train.
Sir
Holy shit.
Deadlock says, doing nice.
Oh my God. Yeah, like, okay, look.
Sir underscore Deadlock says, home potion.
I have DT, look, I have DT 770s, the 770 Pros, right? They're like these, they're kind of crazy headphones, and I have, I have a headphone amplifier. Yes, Azzy is here, Jack. Your favorite girl is here. I know you got such a great crush on her.
That Train Master says, on the weekends I took videos and pictures of trains in 2024.
You know what I need?
Sparkling Heart, Steam Locomotive.
You know what I need to do? I think Train Master's going to become a VIP soon, and Train Master's going to need their own
fantastic Mr. Jack
their own VIP intro. Yeah.
Says, you're right. I'm actually an AI.
You're actually an AI. Train Master, did you join my Discord? I don't know if you joined my Discord. Did you? G-O-double-G. Thank you for the bits! Thank you! I appreciate it. Oh, it's a hype train. It's close. I didn't get a hyper train. It's just close. Okay. Silly hype train.
Motherfucker, that didn't make any damn sense.
It made me feel so good.
Sir underscore Deadlock says, a girl? In my Femboy stream chat.
Oh,
It's
no.
more common than you might think.
Yeah, it happens occasionally. It happens occasionally, but like, Azzy's best girl, so.
Hamaz says, girl with a PP.
Hey,
Zex
Zex!
Maxwell says, train master in AI? Let me take a look, Tom. Hamaz says, the best kind. Diggy from the place says,
I can't tell
okay,
because
I'm all
streamer
spin
mode is active.
Craigasm. Hamaz says, still love the girls without a PP. Hamaz says, at Zex Maxwell.
Yeah,
hello,
no,
Zex.
girls without peepees are just fine. They're pretty okay. I like them. Nah, girls are fine. Girls are fine. It's just, you know, just different production, you know, different conveyor belts of life. And sometimes we just need one conveyor belt over the other. That's kind of how it works, you know, sometimes. Look, I've never really been gay. Oh my god. Oh my god, Zex, thank you for the subscription.
Diggy from the place says,
And there's a hype
get down
train.
on the
Yay!
conveyor
Look at
belt.
that. Hype train. Let's
Diggy
go.
from the place says, yo, we got the hype train.
Choo choo. That's what
Dragon O Slayer says, cheer 100, cheer 100, cheer
oh my
100.
god, thank you, train.
Sir underscore Deadlock says, sometimes the convertible hooded up,
Look.
sometimes it's down.
Does
Zex Maxwell
Train Master,
says,
do you get excited
hype
when
train
there's a hype
started.
train? Are you my conductor? Train Master, you need to be my conductor for the hype train. It's still kind of echoey in here, isn't it, though? I mean, it's probably better, or maybe I'm just hearing it. Does it seem like kind of echoey? Okay, guys, let me show you my
Dragon
room.
O Slayer says, I guess we're running a train on time.
Oh,
Hamaz
no.
says, it doesn't seem super echoey.
Okay, maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm just feeling
Diggy from the
self-conscious.
place says, choo choo indeed.
You're gonna run a train on the old Tay, huh?
Clap underscore O says, clap
Oh
O.
my god. Hi Clap. Hi Clap. Thank you for the 300
Hamaz
bits,
says,
Dragon.
hey clap.
You guys are killing it right now. Holy crap. I'm not used to getting showered with so much love and attention on the monetary front, if you know what I
Hey,
mean.
slap, though.
It's a little
Dragon O
like,
Slayer says,
oh my
howdy
god.
clap. Fantastic.
I gotta go into my
Jack
clipboard,
says,
my pasty
region lit.
clipboard.
Clap underscore O says,
Let's
hello
save
peoples.
this. Hello,
Zex Maxwell
Clap. What are
says,
you up
I
to?
hear a little bit of the room, but only when I'm looking for it.
I can.
Diggy from the
It's
place
kind of
says,
weird
we've all
because
missed you, bud.
there isn't a ton of
Clap
open
underscore
wall
O
space
says,
anymore.
You're getting the Beta treatment. Dragon O Slayer says, guess, we're making it rain on the femboy before running a train.
I am going to. No, don't replace it. I guess I already got it saved. All right. Anyways, so I'll pop this on the screen. You guys can see my new house, my new house, my new office. I got like the front end finished. It's not going to be very surprising for anybody who knows me what it
Clap
looks like.
underscore O says, house.
Yeah, my new house. You guys like my new house? All right, look at this. Oh my God, that is awful. What the fuck? Can we just fit this
Diggy from
to
the place
screen?
says, amazing.
Yeah,
Dragon O
I wasn't
Slayer
expecting
says,
that. I guess
huh.
I guess that's fucking
Zex
huge.
Maxwell says, that's a nice wall.
That's a nice
Diggy from the
wall.
place says, the details.
Yeah.
Sir underscore Deadlock says, is that stucco?
It is not stucco. It is merely okay, hold on. Let's fucking there we go. There. Look at that. Okay. Look at that. That's a little bit better.
Zex Maxwell says, wow.
Yeah, I don't think it's
underscore O says, Loa.
look, I did that.
Clap
I
underscore
did that on
O
myself.
says,
That's actually
banging
kind of
ass
hard to
banners.
do. There's like a lot of
Dragon O Slayer says, looks cute.
yeah, the banners are great. Although they need to be fixed. I need to like I don't know why this one is all
Hamaz
crumpled
says,
up.
Now
like
the real
that.
question is, where is the water bottle?
The water bottle's actually sitting right next to me. Only it's actually got water in. I'm
Zex
not peeing
Maxwell
in it.
says, look at all the clean straight lines.
Here, you want to hear it? You want to hear it?
Hamas
We'll give you
says,
that free
good.
hydrate. All right. We'll give you that free hydrate.
Sir underscore Deadlock says, is there a window? Dicky from the Play says, at high MSSM orc pictures or it didn't happen. Clap underscore O says, Vari did you get the sound wall thingy magic? Hamas says, no one mentioned P.
I was
You had to specify you weren't peeing in it.
I was worried
Hamas
that it was a
says,
pee
"You're
bottle you were
peeing,
looking for.
aren't you? Dicky from the Play says, okay, I'll take that over pictures any day.
I wish these like foam pads, like they're kind of goofy. They look like
Dragino
ass. Like
Slayer
some of them
says,
look fine
"Are you
and some of them
sucking
look
or
like
drinking
crap.
in the water because it definitely sounds more like the first.
I'm
Dicky from the Play says, "At high
I'm
M is
sucking
low. He
on
did
my
bring
water
pee into
bottle.
it, didn't he?" Hamas says,
It's kind of a thing that
"Tay and P are
happens.
2 peas in a pod." Sir underscore Deadlock says, they look like Demon Slayer colors.
I haven't even shown you what's
Zuzu
behind me.
Moth
I'm
says,
waiting
I
for
need to build an office, goddamn, that's good.
I'm waiting for
Clap
another
underscore O says, where'd you get in, Danny?
hanger for my ukulele. I'm waiting for another wall hanger for my ukulele. I am also looking to get a
Zuzu
stand
Moth
for my
says,
guitar.
"Dark throne hardship of the Scots moment."
And then behind me, it's a mess because I have all of my tools and stuff that I've been using to put my room together. Thank you guys for the hype train. I really freaking appreciate it. I love
says,
that you guys
and his
freaking
music
did that.
was
That's
electric.
insane.
Zex Maxwell
Holy
says,
crap, that's a lot of
"Choo choo
bits.
love hearts."
That's a lot of
Dicky
freaking
from the Play
bits.
says,
Thank you
"Choo
so
choo
much.
love Peeker."
I have
Clap underscore O says, at the guy from the place, fuck yeah.
I have behind me. Okay, so here's my adventure that I went on, right? So to my side, I have a wall scroll. I have an old wall scroll. It's almost as old as I am.
Says, and 80% bits return.
There used to be well, not it used to be. There's a great game out there that's like 3 games. It's called Xenosaga. It's based on the whole Xeno universe. So like you have Xenoblade. A lot of people love Xenoblade, and before there was Xenogears. Well, there's a wall poster of Cosmos from Xenosaga that I got. I got it, and then it through various
says,
unfortunate means. No, yeah, or I hope you're praising it because I love Xenosaga. Okay, so like, the wall scroll was in my possession. I had it for a long time because I love Cosmos, and then because of certain circumstances, a friend of mine ended up with it, and he hung it. He hung it up.
Xenogears needs a remake.
It does. That's not a hot take at all.
O says, fucking Xenosaga.
That's not a hot take at all.
Hamas says, we have paid for
Yeah, it was on PS2.
$18.12 worth of those panels from that train law.
If I thought people would be interested in it,
says,
I would play the
my sister
shit
got
out of
it and I was too
Xenosaga.
little to understand it. It was on PS2.
Look, when I played it, I was like almost an adult, and I still felt like I didn't understand it until like my third or fourth playthrough.
Says, Taylani.
Because it's got like a lot of religious subtext and stuff like that. Let me finish my story. Hold on. Okay, so I got my wall scroll. It's got Cosmos on it. She's fucking gorgeous.
Says,
so
Xenogears was good. Saga was that weird one with the robot waifu, wasn't it?
Kinda.
Clap underscore
yes.
O says, where did you get those damn wall thingies? Pazuzu
What wall thing? Which
you
ones?
won't get to finish.
What ones are you talking about? I got foam.
Says, keys.
Oh my god.
Says,
Dragon, thank you. Holy shit.
100, cheer 100, it's some left.
Thank you so much.
Not interrupt with this. Clap underscore O says, wall foam.
So the wall foam usually comes in packs. You can buy them in like 25 or 25 in a pack, and they expand and stuff like that.
Clap underscore O says, where from?
I actually, my friend gave me these. He gave me 2 packs, but I'm pretty sure he got them off of Amazon. You can just find them on Amazon. Also, I would say that the foam is great, but if you're looking to spend some money on sound treatment, you should look for wall panels instead. They're way easier to deal with.
From $18.21.2 to $20.61.2 lol.
Look, I didn't know money came in the Dewey Decimal System. Oh my god. I'm such a fucking nerd. Anyway, so I got this Cosmos poster, right? I got this Cosmos. It's fabric. It's not the heavy plasticky fabric you get nowadays. It's actual fabric. And
Hamas says, well,
so,
cost 80% return on bits. Vicky from the place says, Talon Nurge. Hamas says, so blame that. Hamas says, cause each bit is $0.00.8.
Yes. So I got this wall scroll, and for certain circumstances, it's a long story. It ended up in my friend's hands, and he hung it up in his garage of all places, you know,
says,
where there's.
I need something so PPL stop complaining about my incredible booming voice. Carl smile.
Or just embrace it. So, I got this. I eventually got this wall scroll back because he kind of abandoned it in this garage at my friend's house, and so I took it back. And it had like grease and stains all over it from his garage, and I thought it was ruined.
Says, this should be untaxed.
Oh my God, Ma! Thank you for the friggin' bits. Holy shit!
Nurge.
What the frick?
Moth says, cheer 100, cheer 100,
Thank you.
cheer 100, cheer 100,
Thank
cheer
you so
100.
much. So
Clap _ O
what
says,
I did with this
how
wall
am I
scroll,
supposed to stream if I annoy everyone around me?
I mean, that works for so many streamers. Look at XQC. He annoys the shit out of everybody and people still watch him. But so I put this wall scroll in my washing machine. And I put it on like a cold, gentle wash, and then put it in my dryer on the tumble dry, and it looks fucking fantastic. It looks spectacular.
Clap _ O
Not
says,
quite
well,
new. It's
yeah,
a little
but my mom
faded,
Taylani clapped
but
with that.
it's way nicer looking than it used to be, you know. And yeah.
Dragon O Slayer says, we just missed the femboy, so we're throwing all the biddies at him.
Thank you very much. I appreciate the bits so much because like every little bit like goes back into my stream. I don't think I've spent a single cent from my streams on anything but streaming, you know? And the reason for that is because like, I don't know, it doesn't have to be an expensive hobby, but for me it's an expensive hobby. And I still don't have a custom model yet, you know?
Slayer says, cover him an hour.
I just had to buy a silly ass monitor, you know?
The outfit is adorable.
That's not what I wanted to do. You think you like the outfit? It has things you can toggle my hair, you know, like my headpieces and stuff like that. Although it's funny because I'm wearing this and it's like 65 degrees outside my house right now. Global warming doesn't exist. Oh my God.
Clap _ O says, dude, I just found a monitor outside.
You just found a monitor?
Clap _ O says, it's that simple.
Yeah, but I wanted a monitor that would go with my other monitor so I could make them kind of seamless and hang them. Like I could just have any random monitor, I suppose. That would be fine, but I didn't want just any random
Clap
monitor.
_ O says, yeah.
I need to try to figure out how to get this.
Silly.
Oh, I just disappeared, didn't I? There we go. Okay, look. This is my goofy ass thing I did last night. I had this idea a while back, and yeah. I don't know how well it works. I'm firing my laser! But you can kind of see the reflection of my little arm.
Why though?
You can see the reflection of it's just goofy. Like I had to get this special black wall plate, and it didn't end up as precise as I was kind of hoping it would. The dark Sylveon is
Slayer says, that is so fucking uneven. Smiley face.
I know, look, it's
Clap _ O
it's
says,
femboy.
3.
It's femboy nonsense.
Says, BRB,
I don't know why.
Enhancing photo.
I don't know why you're gonna zoom and enhance on the photo because all you're gonna see is like a black sleeve on my sweatshirt. Because obviously I'm a femboy. You can't see my fingers and stuff. Jeez, silly to guy.
Dragon O Slayer says, femboys are uneven.
But yeah, well, you know, we've never been very balanced.
from the place says, femboys aren't real.
Oh yeah, I remember that quote. Femboys aren't real.
Clap _ O
Like,
says,
really?
They aren't.
No.
Clap _ O says, just like the queen.
It's like, that's rude. That's rude. Look, too soon, Clap, too soon.
Clap _ O says,
Look,
oh wait.
too soon.
Clap _ O says, lol.
So yeah, I thought this was gonna be better than it was. If it was more centered like I wanted it, it'd probably be a little bit better.
from the place says,
it still looks goofy. But people seem to like this.
Moth says, no such thing as too soon regarding the death of a monarch. Dragon O Slayer says,
it depends on who the
"Man, those
monarch is,
femboy
right?
hands."
If I was a monarch,
Fantastic
you're just
Marjack
biased
says,
against butterflies. You're just biased
Clap_O
against
says,
butterflies.
I guess he's
Sheesh.
not real after all, huh, Kappa? Diggy from the place says, at Pazuzu off the based.
I am based. I am, yeah, based. Thank you for the bit, Jack. What's going on, Jackie Poo? Hey, we fixed your computer. When are we gonna do Ye Old podcast, huh? Where's freaking
Fantastic
Magaby?
Marjack says, region lick. Clap_O says, podcast?
Yeah, you want to do the
Dragon O Slayer
podcast?
says, Ty, do you
Oh,
want a
Clap,
monarchy
you said
to
that.
become queen? Clap_O says, can I partake in the stalling? Diggy from the place
Look.
says, even the latest queen that was good still had issues,
You
some
name
affect
me.
the monarchy.
You name me one country leader that doesn't have issues, and I will name you a femboy that isn't head empty and likes women. Sorry for any femboys out there that like women. You're probably still head empty. Yes, at any rate. Yeah, so like my office is so freaking comfy. I'm so excited for it. And I don't.
Zuzul Moth says, the crown lands are just glorified colonial holdings that the upper class uses too. You know what, I'll shut up. Diggy from the place says, true.
I got a new person.
If you bring it up after she passed Tail and Nerdjet.
I got a new person in my Discord that loves Hearts of Iron, and I've been considering playing it lately. And I know that's that's an uphill battle. Like, have you ever seen the EVE Online
Clap_O
difficulty
says, me.
cliff?
Clap_O says,
Yeah.
wait, no. Pazuzu Moth says, did someone say Hearts of Iron?
The person in my Discord named Rainbow Dark. They are big Hearts of
Diggy
Iron
from the
fans.
place says, 5 hour Ferrari stream win? Pazuzu Moth says,
Stellaris stream?
I used to eat coffee
5
grounds
hours
like cereal
isn't
while
enough.
playing it.
5 hours isn't enough.
Dragon O Slayer says, I've still been obsessed with Helldivers.
A lot of people have been. I would play Helldivers. I genuinely would, but I gotta wait to buy it.
Chill. Clap_O
I kind of want to play.
individual.
I kind of want to play Pokemon in the real world,
says,
otherwise
play
known as
threes.
Pal World. You know, where you can give them guns, because let's bring the Second Amendment to Pokemon. Am I right? Am I right?
Pazuzu
Who's I talking
says,
to?
I remember playing Hearts of Iron 2 through a hurricane.
I mean, that's the way to play Hearts
Diggy
of
from the
Iron.
place says, at Dragon O Slayer I'm coming up on 100 hours and all I need now are medals and super credits.
I think like the last it was like last night or night before or something like that. I was talking about
Clap_O says,
I had
Pokemon
an idea.
In the real world is Pokemon Go though.
I had an idea for a video series, and that's let's bring the Second Amendment to
Zuzumoth
such and such
says,
game.
I was in like 5th grade playing Hearts of Iron on Beyond Saving.
So I thought, let's bring the Second Amendment to like Skyrim, right? You don't just give the player a gun, you just give everybody has a gun. Like, throw away that obsidian sword, throw away that armor. No, you got SWAT team stuff with AK-47s and fuck horses. We'll all give them Hummers. The vehicle and
Clap_O says, Mirakai, yeah.
But I thought that would be funny.
Don't forget Master Chief.
Don't forget Master Chief, yeah. But yeah, I was like, let's bring the Second Amendment to Skyrim, and then I'm like, wait.
From the place says, the vehicle sewer.
Yeah, basically, hey.
Pazuzu says, no cock like horse cock.
Well, you don't got to worry about it. You don't got to worry about it if it's a Hummer, That's just how it is. But yeah, so like
Dragon O Slayer says, at the guy from the place I only have like 35 hours into the game, but that's just cause I hate solo queuing.
that sounds like any game. Any game is awful solo queuing. Like Heroes of the Storm, I hated solo queuing in Heroes of the Storm. Sometimes you'd get a great party and then you'd keep doing games together. And then sometimes you get that party who is fucking brain dead and they just yell at you for no reason because they can't cooperate with each other. you know?
Diggy from the
Basically
Place
like
says,
League of Legends.
At Dragon OO Slayer, solo queuing is hit or miss sometimes, but it's been fairly well.
I kind of want to play some,
Clap_O says, I like solo queuing in Minecraft.
solo queuing in Minecraft. Yeah, that makes sense. Solo queuing in Minecraft. I'll show you a solo queue
Diggy
in
from the Place
Minecraft.
says, though every once in a while you get a team that just drops airstrikes on you for the lols.
Yeah. I have no idea what you're talking about. But, I do want to play more dwarf game.
Clap_O says, trollalalalalo.
I want to get some people to play more dwarf game. Maybe what I do. I haven't got to do anything with Archie. And I haven't got to talk to Archie like a lot recently. Maybe I should do Deep Rock Galactic with Archie. I think that'd be fun. And then like a couple other people. We're rich. I really want to get blah 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 blah. I want to get the game. I want to get the fighting game
says,
just so I can play as
Archie
Bridget.
is busy grinding. I think has a no-go.
Oh well, it's me. Archie does everything for me. I am his Oshi. I am his Oshi. And if he doesn't, I just go to Brazil and slap him around a little bit.
Clap_O says, well, I am his ideas man. Clap_O says,
Oh, really?
and it's still a no-go.
Do you want to make a
Diggy from
bet?
the Place says, I'm his Oshit.
Do you want to make a bet? I'll bet you on that one. I'll have him on here next week faster than you could say femboys are sus.
Clap_O says, okay.
Yeah.
Clap_O says, bet.
Let me see. What is he doing right now?
Dragon OO Slayer says, femboys are Sus.
Even on? I don't think he's on. Yeah, he's doing stuff.
Clap_O says, I bet him.
There you go. Alright, we'll see what he responds with. Yep, okay. So he's like, yeah, sure thing. So, gonna have some Archie on some, I was gonna say Helldivers, what am I thinking? On some,
Dragon OO Slayer says, what you betting with?
Pee-pee. It's the only thing I have to my name. That and like 25.
Clap_O says, I bet one flip.
That like 2,500 bits that I have recently acquired. Actually, me and Clap got to do American Trucker stream because I said we were going to do that. The Office is almost finished. That will probably be pretty soon if I can get Clap to stop being irresponsible with his time.
Says, we are.
Clap is awfully irresponsible with his time.
You better.
Clap is the kind of person that's always like, you know what I'm going to do? I am going to, go to school and think about my future and maybe go to college and become a game dev or something like that. I mean, it's always something with Clap.
Says, I am so irresponsible. How do you know that?
Because I'm a femboy. Femboys know things. Like we know when you're irresponsible. We know when you are
Clap_O says,
good.
Oh, okay, you don't know that.
We know when you're awake, and we have a list with your name on it, or some shit like that. I don't know. It's the femboy. It's the femboy way. We have lists. Like Niji Sanji fans, cult leaders have lists.
Clap_O
Yeah.
says,
We have a list.
Clap_O says, I have a list too.
We're like Santa Claus, only with a smaller sack.
Clap_O says, it has a jumbo pog on it.
Oh no, Jumbo Pog. Oh my god, I almost snorted. Oh my god. I am kind of in the space today. I'm in this space today. I kind of I was thinking about singing. I was thinking about doing a little karaoke. Maybe singing a song or two. But then I also I've been working on my guitar. Like, I can play some things on my guitar now. It's kind of crazy.
Dragon OO Slayer says,
I can play some Metallica.
Boys mostly have knowledge of sus things.
I mean, we do have knowledge of pretty sus things. Yes. I mean, that's a given. We have to.
Clap_O says, can you do a 21 Pilots song Clap-O Lurk?
Yeah, actually I can. I think I would have to try it. I've never sung it, but I can do a 21 Pilots song, yes. But yeah, femboys have a PhD in sus, right? You know, that's definitely a thing. It's just it's not honorary either. It's not like how people have an honorary, you know, thing from a university. It's an actual thing. It's called the Femboy Sus PhD
says, didn't know you guys
doctorate program program.
Dragon O Slayer says, I mean, how many facts and discussions has there been on these streams?
There we go.
Taylani
That's the title of it.
PhD doctorate program for femboy.
I need to. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna get some of that paper, the recognition paper that looks like a diploma, and I'm gonna print that shit out. I'm gonna print that shit out. That can be signed by me. It can be signed by me. Because that's just how I roll. That's just how I roll.
_O says, with the typo you better print it. Fantastic CMR Jack
the typo was on purpose. The typo is part of the appeal, you know.
Diggy from the place says, what are you signing? Tail and glare.
Jack,
Cough
what's going on, Jack?
Slim 3
Hi, Coffee.
says, hello, /
About time you showed up.
Fantastic CMR Jack says, cheer one.
About
Crop
time.
_O says, Bo Coffee.
About time you showed up.
Fantastic CMR Jack says, cheer one. Cough 33 _Slim 3 Sama says, hi clap W.
I said I could sing a 21 Pilot song,
says,
and now I'm scared too.
Coffee is here.
Because
Cough
of the
33
two...
_Slim 3 Sama says, hi Taylani, hi everyone. Dragon O Slayer says, howdy Coffee, we're just talking about Ty's PhD.
Yes, we're talking about my PhD.
Says,
Thank you for the bits, Jack.
Fantastic CMR Jack says, at Taylani cheer one.
Can I sing this song? I'm not sure I can sing this song.
You better be scared, I know all their songs. Cough 33
You know all their songs? I know two.
Sama says, concha.
I know two. One of them is the one you probably have figured out that I know. The other one, maybe not. Maybe, but maybe not. Now, I have done things to myself. Wait, what the fuck am I saying? God. Oh, Tailani, get your shit together.
Fantastic CMR Jack says, tasting stay gone from Has Been Hotel.
I've never seen Has Been Hotel.
Clap _O says,
I've never seen it.
Stressed Out and Ride would be my first guess.
Okay, so Stressed Out, yes. Heathens would be the other one, because Heathens was the big one, right? Because when that song came out, it was a phenomenon.
Diggy from the place says, you've done what to yourself?
I've done so many things to myself.
Clap _O says, fair enough.
In Ride. I think I've heard Ride, but I don't know it. I don't know Stressed Out that well.
Ty.
I don't know Stressed Out that well, but I can give it a shot. This is gonna be awful.
Fantastic.
Maybe I should do a warm-up song first.
Cheer one,
Not that that would help.
cheer one.
Have you heard who's the guy on YouTube?
Clap _O says, they came out with a new
Ren.
one last Friday.
Have you heard songs by Ren? Ren is fantastic. Like,
Fantastic CMR Jack says,
he is so fucking good. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Thank you for the bed. Cheer one.
Oh my god. Cheer one. Okay.
Fantastic CMR Jack says, thank you, Tay. Clap _
Ren is
says,
so good. I figured you'd know Ren
too.
because Ren reminds me a lot of 21 Pilots, to be fair.
Clap _O says,
a little bit more organic for Ren.
Peanut head motherfucker, that didn't make any damn sense.
It makes plenty of sense. What the fuck you talk? Cheer one. Are you guys enjoying yourselves?
Cheer one. Diggy from the place says, cheer one infinity.
Yeah. All right. I don't even know if this works anymore. I guess we're gonna find out. Oh, it's a karaoke thing. I can't move my arms right now. I don't have my thingy plugged in. I don't even know where it is right now. So I look all stiff and shit. You guys like it when I'm all stiff? Yeah. You like it when I'm
Fantastic
stiff?
Marjax says, armless.
Armless,
Dickie from the
yeah.
place says, arms DH.
I think I should probably do a warm up. Look, I've never sang this song
Clap
before.
underscore O says, no we don't like it.
You don't like it? Aww.
Fantastic Marjax says, what happened to your monitor? Diggy from the place says, stiff.
I got a new one.
Craig
I ordered a new one.
Clap underscore O says, Clapo Gremlin.
I ordered a new one. It's on
Hamaz
Amazon.
says, still here. Just eating a carne asada
Carne
quesadilla. My mama
asada
nice and made
quesadilla.
for
I don't
me.
want a carne asada
Diggy from the
quesadilla.
place says, at Fantastic Mr. Jack D sat on the other one.
I'm gonna try to sing a song. We're gonna start with a. I'm not gonna do a 21 Pilots song right this second because I want to warm up. And I was singing this song last night.
Underscore Slim 3 underscore Salma says, beg when.
That is
Fantastic
Azzy.
Jax says, yo is that ass.
All right, that is Azzy. Okay, you guys ready for this? Yeah, you ready for crappy music? Crappy music. Oh my god, crappy music. Lim. But when you make sure you guys let me know if you can hear the music. You should be able to. Shouldn't be an issue. I've been practicing this song a lot on my guitar. Oh, that's a little. I gotta make a thing that mutes my routines when I come in to do karaoke. Silly lemmers. Oh my god. Alright. Let me start that over. You guys might recognize it, you might not. We'll find out. This song's insanely fun to play, by the way. Alright, I'm nervous. I haven't sung for people in so fucking long.
Vicky from the place says, Tailin' Jam, Tailin' Jam, Tailin' Jam.
Bring me to my knees again. All this time that I can beg you, please. Yeah. All the times that I felt insecure. Yeah. And I left my burden out the door. And I'm on the outside, I'm looking in. I can see through you, see your true colors. 'Cause inside you're ugly like me. I can see through you, see to the real you.
Flap underscore O says, oh my dog.
All this time that I felt like this morning was for you, and I taste what I could never have. It's from you. All those times that I tried my intentions full of pride, and I waste more time than anyone. But I'm on the outside, I'm looking in. I can see through you, see your true colors. 'Cause inside you're ugly like me. I can see through you, see to the real you. All the times that I've cried, all this wasted, it's all inside. And I feel all this pain, stuffed it down, it's back again. And I lie here in bed, all alone. I can't mend, and I feel tomorrow will be okay. But I know that I'm on the outside, I'm looking in. I can see through you, see your true colors. 'Cause inside you're ugly like me. I can see through you, see to the real you. Hey.
Clap underscore O says, clap or clap.
Oh god, I feel a little embarrassed about myself.
Diggy from the place says, Tail and dance, tail and dance.
I wasn't expecting to actually sing anything today. I was singing that last night. Look, that's Stained and Fred Durst. I don't even think it's them. I think it's somebody pretending to be them.
Diggy from the place says, shut up, you're sounding good.
Yeah, it's kind of cringe, but it's an old song, and it was like one of my favorite songs when I was a kid for some fucking reason. I'm not a big fan of Aaron Lewis, who is the singer for Stained. He's kind of a douchebag.
That's Ray Master says.
And we all know Fred Durst. Fred
Durst
is kind of a douchebag, but he's always been a douchebag. He's never hid that. All right, let's see if I can sing this. Let's see if I can sing this song. I've never sung this song before. I've heard it like a bunch of times, but because I really like it, but it's been a while. And not the Stained song. I'm not talking about the Stained song. It's been a while. It's been a while since I've heard this song.
Underscore O says, I be live in the femboy power.
Yeah. I forgot. Oh shit! I forgot how this goes. Oh no. I wish I found better sounds no one's ever heard. I wish I had a better voice that sings better words. I wish I found some chords in an order that is new. I wish I didn't have to rhyme every time I sang. I wish I told I'd get older, all my fears would shrink. Now I'm insecure and I care what people think. Ain't blurry face and I care what you think. Oh my god. My name's Blurry Face and I care what you think. Wish we could turn back time.
That's Ray Master says.
To the good old days when our mama sang us to sleep, but now we're stressed out. I can't hit that note. Turn back time to the good old days when our mama sang us to sleep, but now we're stressed out. We're stressed out. Besides a certain smell, take me back to when I was young. How come I'm never able to identify where it's coming from? Never take a candle out if I found it. Try to sell it, never sell out, it's probably only sell one. It's Dee and my brother, cause we had the same nose, same clothes, homegrown, a stone's throw from a creek where we used to roam. But it wouldn't mind us when nothing really mattered. Our student loads of free households, we'd all take the ladders. Neat, blurry face, and I care what you think. My name's Blurry Face and I care what you think. Wish we could turn back time to the good old days when our mama sang us to sleep, but now we're stressed out. Wish we could turn back time to the good old days when our mama sang us to sleep, but now we're stressed out.
Play pretend, give each other different names. We would build a rocket ship and then we fly far away. Used to dream about outer space, but now they're laughing at our face, saying,
wake up, you need to make money.
Pretend, give each other different names. We would build a rocket ship and then we fly far away.
Used to dream of outer space, but now they're laughing at our face, saying, wake up, you need to make money. Wish we could turn back time to the good old days when our mama sang us to sleep, but now we're stressed out. Wish we could turn back time to the good old days when our mama sang us to sleep, but now we're stressed out.
Play pretend, used to play pretend money. We used to play pretend, wake up, you need the money. Used to play pretend, used to play pretend money. Used to play pretend,
Wake up, you need money.
used to play pretend, give each other different names. We would build a rocket ship and then we fly far away. Used to dream about a space, but now they're laughing at our face, saying,
Wake up, you need to make money.
yeah.
It's been a long time since I've heard that song. I forgot about like the little pause for the second verse, or not. It's not the second verse, the second chorus, where it's like, because the first part of the chorus, you get like this thing where it's like it goes into the chorus immediately, and then the second one it delays like a second, and then I'm like, oh, and I'm just trying to keep up with the lyrics because they're so fast. Like it's kind of insane. You gotta like have breath to do that shit, and I don't got no
Dicky from
breath.
Ripley says, tail and rainbow roost, tail and rainbow roost,
Who knows?
tail and
Maybe-
rainbow roost.
Maybe I just
Clap
I'll
underscore O
practice
says,
it.
yeah, it does that lol.
I'll practice it, and because I do love that song. That could be a
Matt
fun
says,
song to sing.
good song.
Yeah. Unfortunately, it's like I think a lot of the songs that I love, people just don't know, right? So like The Outside, some people might know that song because it used to be like really popular, but it's old, you know? I like a lot of old songs. I like 80s music. I like 90s music. I like early 2000s music. Not that I can sing any of it. I like Johnny Cash. I mean, that's how I got started with Hurt.
Hamas says, I used to sing Stressed Out so much.
You sing Stressed Out? Yeah, I can imagine. It's a good song. It's such a good song. I remember the first time I heard it. It was so hard to not just... How do you put it? It was so hard to not just like...
Clap underscore
Not
O
jam
says,
out to it, but
a
just
fan or morph.
vibe to it, right?
Clap underscore O says,
You're a fan of Morph? What's Morph? I thought you were trying to say morphine, and I'm like...
Hamas says, yeah? Someone wanting to hear me sing? Huh?
Yeah, I'm when I'm
Clap
done.
underscore O says, song by them.
When I'm
Hamas
done.
says, silly mlummer.
When I'm done, you can... What? Why? No, stop, Walgreens. Get out of here. I don't need my insulin right now. Fucking Walgreens. Anyways, yeah, so like, we'll get into a call, and you can sing a song for me, Lem. You can sing a little songy song. There's so many songs I would love to be able to sing. I don't know a lot of new songs, because usually by the time a song comes out and it ends up being really good, I'm already a couple years behind.
Hamas says, Tay wants me to serenade him?
Maybe. I'm singing to you. You can't sing to me. Oh, okay. You know what? During this whole Office debacle, okay, one of my favorite singers passed away. And some people like him, some people don't, but I just don't think a lot of people understood him.
Hamas says,
He's a country
cutie
singer.
mlummer.
He's a country singer. His name's Toby Keith.
Hamaz
sings
says, hi
so
coffee.
many amazing songs. So I'm gonna sing you a song by Toby Keith. It's a song I used to sing all the freaking time on here, and it's good. It's good. I miss the guy already.
33 underscore
He's a good
Slim
person.
3 underscore Sama says, hi Azzy Concha.
Hi, Azzy. It's a country song, by the way. Deal with it. But it's a fun one.
Did you find the blue says, I'm right here though.
We got winners. We got losers. Chain smokers and boozers. We got femboys. We got bikers. We got thirsty hitchhikers. And the girl next door dress up like movie stars. I love this bar. We got cowboys. We got
Hamaz
truckers.
says, this is my kind of
Broken-hearted fools and suckers. We got hustlers. We got fighters. Early birds and all-nighters. And the veterans talk about their battle scars. Lamb. I love this stream. I love this bar. It's my kind of place. Just walking through the front door puts a big smile on my face. It ain't too far. Come as you are. I love this bar. I seen short skirts. We got high techs. Blue collar boys and rednecks. We got lovers and lots of lookers. And I've even seen dancing girls and hookers. And we like to drink our beer from a mason jar. Not really. I love this bar. Yeah, I do. I love Toby Keith. The guy just sang music and he loved music. And I don't know. Mason jars are pretty good, you know. I like my truck. I like my boyfriend. I like to take him out to dinner.
Top 33
I like a
underscore Slim 3
movie
underscore
now
Sama
and
says,
then.
yeah.
But I love this bar. It's my kind of place. Just trolling around the dance floor puts a big smile on my face. No cover charge. Come as you are. I love this bar. I just love this bar. So many amazing people just get lost. So many amazing singers and stuff like that. A lot of people hate country now because of the bro country, fucking racism, blah blah blah. And it's bad. Country now is awful, but there used to be real
hydrate instead of kiss.
talent and showmanship in country. I mean, not always, but I think Toby Keith was one of those. The guy was kind of a miracle.
Friendably says,
in
Mr.
terms
I
of
don't
music.
want to hydrate, redeem me.
Oh, fine. I'm gonna start charging charge for the hydrate. Water ain't cheap anymore. Nothing cheap anymore. Yeah. So yeah, I was just. It's funny. I think a lot of people remember Toby Keith for Red Solo Cup. Or the Angry American. That's what people like really don't like Toby Keith because of the Angry American, because it's jingoistic. But it's like, look, the guy literally made that right after 9/11.
From the police says,
you know,
getting that ass
people actually had to live through that shit. I'm not gonna bash him for one song, which by the way is kind of a banger, but it is what it is. The message sucks. The song is pretty good. But the thing is that so a lot of people shit on Toby Keith, but the guy was like actually like he's like a staunch Democrat. He's very leftist. He's just very angry. He's very angry, like a lot of people were. But it is what it is.
Hamas says, "Oh hush, drinks more means you get to pee more, and everyone knows how much you like that lol."
Or what are you calling me, a pee liker? What is that? What kind of fetish is that? Is this a pee fetish? Is it a urine fetish?
Dickie from the place says, Archie 38 Wees, Archie 38 Wees, Archie 38
I got excited because I thought Archie was here. rather than ignoring me like Archie is wont to do. I'm trying to think of a song. Because I'm enjoying singing a little bit. I'm gonna sing a couple more songs and then we'll go back to talking a little bit. But I want to do something crazy.
Hamas says, at the guy from the place I was away for half a second. Do I get some context? Hamas says, lol.
Yeah. Oh, I almost selected the wrong one. Jeez.
Dickie from the place says,
Sussy
and hi, I'm a Sussy hydrate.
Percussion. Strings. Winds. Words. There you see him, sitting there across the way. He don't got a lot to say, but there's something about him.
Hamas says,
and you don't know why, but you're dying to try. You wanna kiss the boy. Yes, you want him. Look at him, you know you do. Possible he wants you to. There is one way to ask him. Don't take a word, not a single word. Go on and kiss the boy. Sing with me now. Sha-la-la-la-la-la, my oh my. Look at the boy, too shy, ain't gonna kiss the boy. Sha-la-la-la-la-la, ain't that sad? It ain't a shame, too bad. Gonna miss the boy. Everything's about boys. Boys are my life. Boys, 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 boys. Mwah. Wait, I got a kissy redeem? Mwah. Mwah. Now's your moment, floating in a blue lagoon. Boy, you better do it soon. No time will be better. She don't say a word, and he won't say a word until you kiss the boy. Sha-la-la-la-la-la, don't be scared, you got the mood prepared. Go on and kiss the boy. Sha-la-la-la-la-la, don't stop now, don't try to hide it. How you wanna kiss the boy? Sha-la-la-la-la-la, float along and listen to the song. The song say, kiss the boy. Sha-la-la-la-la-la, music play, do what the music say. You wanna kiss the boy. You wanna kiss the boy. Or if you prefer, you wanna kiss the girl. You gotta kiss the girl. Go on and kiss the boy. Wham. Yeah, I know I'm goofy. I've been turning that into boy for a very long time. And I remember like the first time I sang that way.
Ass. Lamau, I've sent him that are 34, I'm fairly sure.
What? Just wait till Tay learns the comic remake of Little Mermaid where Ariel's a guy and Ariel is a Ariel is like the first when I was a kid, Ariel is like the first character I ever had a crush on. Like
Hamas says, yeah, but they fucking mermaid form lol.
oh.
Hamas says, well, merman.
Like I mean, we're talking like muscly boy,
Hamas
or we're
says,
talking like cute.
well, actually Mertwink.
Hey, look, Mertwinks are cute, you know. Mertwinks are cute.
Diggy from the place
What am I
says,
saying?
ah, well I guess if Tay's into fish.
That Femussy. You're getting that Femussy. No, you guys are so silly. What the hell? What the hell? God. Alright, guys.
Hamas says,
I'll do one more
they fraught
song.
okay.
They fraught okay.
Hamas says,
This-
what's
this-
not great about that?
Femussy,
Diggy from the place says,
Femussy.
Femussy fishussy.
Yeah, as long as it smells good. I don't know about the fish. I don't know if the fish will smell good, but you know, the PB smell good. You know, it's either gonna. You know what? I'm not talking
Diggy
about
from
that.
the place says, at high am as if it's a fish stick. There's a lot not great about it, lol.
I'm pretty sure that's not even how that works. Now, whales, on the other hand, well,
Hamas
orcas.
says, I love how you did a full 360 and rather than think of vagina, you instead came to the conclusion of Femussy.
Femussy. Femussy. The world was on fire.
Hamas says,
No one
silly
could
woman.
save me but you. Strange what desire will make foolish people do. But I never dreamed that I'd meet somebody like you. And I never dreamed that I'd lose somebody like you. No, oh shit, my throat. Don't wanna fall in love. I'm always unprepared for that I. No, I don't wanna fall in love. There we go. With you. Femussy or bust. Bust in the Femussy. What a wicked game you play to make me feel this way. What a wicked thing to do to let me dream of you. What a wicked thing to say. You never felt this way. What a wicked thing to do to make me dream of you. And I don't wanna fall in love. No, fall in love. Okay, I wasn't ready for the eyes yet. It happens. With you. It's funny because trying to sing subtly without belting is way harder than it is just to scream out a damn lyric. I mean, you know, belt one out. A lot of people don't appreciate subtlety in singing. I do, I'm just not very good at it. The world was on fire, no one could save me but you. Strange what desire will make foolish people do. I never dreamed that I'd love somebody like you. I never dreamed that I knew somebody like you. No, I don't wanna fall in love. with you. Nobody loves no one. Limp. All right. Tay's done singing. Don't worry. Tay's done singing. You don't gotta hear my awfulness anymore. It's fine. It's fine. I'm going back home. I'm going back home. I'll give you a pill. What? In love with the Azzy pill? What are you guys even going on about right now?
Says, shut up, silly. You should keep singing. Hamaz says, awfulness, we love it. Shut. Hawk 33 underscore slim 3 underscore Sama
She keeps
says,
singing, huh?
clap.
Yeah, I mean, that would be fun, but that's alright. I don't think everybody came here for some singing. Everybody came here for some femboy loving. Mwah. Yep. Femboy loving, baby. I'm super kind of like excited to almost have this room done.
Hamaz says, I will give you all the affirmation.
I gotta work on the back end back there. I gotta work on the back end. Don't be slapping me. What are you guys doing? Don't do that. Silly. I gotta work on the back end back there. And you get that all set up. And then I got and then this week I'm gonna be working on OBS and getting all my scenes working new stuff.
Says, slap the
and then I'm gonna work on
out.
doing a YouTube stream soon, so that's pretty exciting. Don't know about how that's gonna go, but I mean, it could be fun. It could be awful because I have no idea how YouTube works at all. You know, I genuinely just do not know how YouTube works as far as streaming goes. Yeah, you like Anya?
Hamaz says, oh no, it's buffering. Hamaz says, tell me it's just me.
No, I don't have any dropped frames or anything. Doesn't seem like it. 6,380 kilobytes per second.
Says,
seems
right.
It's
just you ATM.
Yep, get you.
Hamaz says, good.
Get you. So, you know, it's kind of one of those things where, I kind of want the floor in because it's just like the last thing, the floor in my door.
Underscore slim 3 underscore Sama says.
Because I would like to have like the actual carpet and the carpet pad and then actually like the comfy stuff. But that means I got to move everything on the floor out of my room. Not all the hanging stuff, thankfully, but like all the stuff that like the tables and the shelf and blah blah blah. You know, that's got to be moved and you know, I got to do all the fancy schmancy
Hamaz
stuff.
says, okay, it's back.
It back? Oh, look at that.
Cough 33 underscore slim 3 underscore Sama says, WB. Hamaz says, good that it was just down for me.
Yeah, I don't know.
Hamaz says, would not be cool for stream to poof lol.
That's typical that's typical internet, right? You know, internet never goes down when you don't need it.
Not like this.
Internet never goes down when you don't need it. That's just how it works. That's how we roll around here. But I'm looking. Look, I gotta upload my VOD. Oh my god! Thank you for the sub, Dragon.
Internet, don't get in the way of.
Thank you so much. You giving me so many freaking biddies and stuff today. I don't even know what to do with myself. Don't get in the way of femboys. Yeah, don't get in the way of femboys. We will rock your shit. We're coming for you. We're coming hard. Like the U.S. military. Or the guys over at Ram. Okay, I'm done. Like, I don't know where I'm going. You guys need to give me a topic to talk about. Run my stream for me. Run my stream. Let's go. I need a topic.
Topic says, run my stream.
Now.
Hamaz says, 18 naked convoys in the
shower at Ram Ranch.
Taylani says, topic. Taylani says, now.
I don't mind a femboy rocking and coming for me.
I don't think I mind a femboy rocking and coming for me.
Femboy rocking and coming for you? Dragon! No, I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say that. I don't need to say that. I was gonna.
Silly wonders.
I was gonna say I've been kind of trolling around.
Architectus says, can I cock underscore the TTS now? Dragon 00 Slayer
You wanna
says,
cock the
say
TTS?
tail and glare.
Chick. I've been trolling around in Rose's server and
33 underscore Slim 3 underscore Sama says, popcorn cool cat.
Sometimes I check out Rose's
The
server and then I
Geek
saw
says,
some
cock all the things.
I saw some
Hamas
things.
says, hello Archie.
I definitely saw some things.
Architectus
okay, though.
says, equals W equals.
Archie, Clap says Clap says you're too busy for me and you would not want to play a game with me ever again. Because Clap's a meanie butt. And I told Clap that, you know what? I bet you if I go,
Hamas
Archie
says,
would play a
Clap, you
game
meanie
with
butt.
me.
Cough 33
If I
underscore Slim 3 underscore Sama says, hi Archie 0W0. Dragon 00 Slayer says, you know, I kind of forgot you're on that server and that you have access to those channels.
Oh yeah, I have access to those channels. I've seen everything. Nice cock, bro.
Hamas says, let me guess, dragon being dragon?
Yeah. It's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. It's not even much of a tease. I just happened to notice it. I'm like, oh, okay.
Diggy from the place says, goddamn, y'all been busy.
Oh, you know.
33 underscore Slim 3 underscore Sama says, eyes.
Seriously, Dragon's no slouch in the Never mind. Never
Hamas
mind.
says, Tay likes to get busy when I'm around.
Clap
Hamas
is right.
says,
I'm a busy
well,
boy. You cannot side with Clap.
Architectus says,
Archie.
Taylani,
Archie.
Clap is right.
Look, you
I'm
can
a busy
spare.
boy now.
You can spare 2 hours.
Architectus says, Archie 38
You can
cry.
spare 2 hours for a femboy. I've been wanting to do something with you, and now my office is finally friggin' done. It's done. Well, kinda. It's done to the point where I can stream now, at least. We need to do something.
Dragon 00 Slayer says, I'm laughing so fucking much you have no idea. But hey, appreciate it, cutie.
I didn't
Smiley
want to.
face.
I was gonna bring it up, and then I was like, "Oh, maybe I shouldn't bring that up." It's kind of a private. Well, it's not like super private, obviously, but you know, maybe it's not something I should bring up. And then you're like, "Oh, go ahead," and I'm like, "All right." Nah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. I mean, I always love seeing some good PV. Look, and all PV is good, guys. All PV is good, okay?
Dragon 00 Slayer says, hi, I don't mind at all.
Cock rating
posted it on
stream?
a public place,
I
so
would
don't
have to
mind.
put that on like Chatterbait. Like
Hamas
everybody
says, cock
send me
rating
your
stream?
send me your cocks. And I'll do a Chatterbait stream. If I get 10 cocks by the end of today in my DMs, I will rate them on Chatterbait. I will sign up for a Chatterbait account and I will rate them this week.
Diggy from the place says, pants pulling down, let's go.
But understand that if you do so and we reach that, your cock will be on display on Chatterbait. So understand that fact. That is happening.
Dragon 00 Slayer says, you just admitted you already seen one, so only 9 more.
Well, you gotta send them to me
Architectus
though.
says, cock underscore, balls underscore,
It doesn't
cock
count.
underscore, balls underscore.
It
cock
doesn't
underscore,
count unless you send
balls
them to me. Like
underscore,
you need to send
cock underscore,
balls
balls
send your
cock
peepees
underscore,
into my DMs.
balls underscore, cock underscore,
I'm
balls underscore.
I am
Hamas
yes.
says, silly Archie.
Yes, Archie. Archie, did you respond to what I said? Probably not. Clap is silly. So I you send those to me in my DMs, and I know I'm inviting a stormy disaster, and I as in
Dragon
Tailani.
Slayer says,
Tenlani the
just wants to
femboy
be sent dick pics, tail, and headband.
will tell you all of
Hamaz
the
says,
affirmative.
I enjoy being a tease, so you're going to have to find another PP to rate than mine tongue.
Okay. Well, my trap for Azzy didn't work. I guess I don't get to see her pee-pee. But, yeah, no. Till the end of the day, you have carte blanche, the ability to send me pee-pee into my DMs. And I will rate them. But it has to be your pee-pee. If I don't think it's your pee-pee, I will call you out. I will go find the most micro penis thing on the internet, and I'll be like, this is their pee-pee.
Says, at high M is X to doubt.
But you know,
Hamaz says,
my thing is, I've never once
Dragon O Slayer says,
cared like that much about the size. I mean, it's not. I think people make it too big of a deal out of that. I think I don't know. I think you're good. Yeah. You know, and you know, be very mindful because you might be rated on cleanliness or how well shaved it is, or you know, its status as a built constructed device. I can't believe I'm doing this. I kind of want to get 10 PPs, but the problem is they got to be yours. You can't just go get random ones off the internet.
Tay just wants to see the Azzy PP law.
Oh yeah.
Dragon O Slayer says it's status.
I'm not gonna. By the way, they won't be rated on size. I refuse to rate them on size, because I think that's like the least qualifying aspect of a penis.
From the place says, at high M as I mean, not the only one. Hamaz says, and so does others, you silly mlummers.
Oh. Yeah. Look, Azzy's amazing.
Hamaz says,
she is so much more than a
everyone
PP.
wants the Azzy
She got a
PP
nice
law.
PP. Everybody wants the Azzy PP.
Architectus says, no.
It was funny because somebody jokingly called me a chaser my last stream, and I had like an existential crisis for 2 days. They weren't even being serious, but they were like, yeah, it's like, so you're a chaser, and then /S
says, hello, I'm back.
Hello, my stream has the clap again. Okay, that didn't come out the way I wanted it to.
Clap _ O says, Tectus Clapopog. Architectus says, hello back. Architectus says, I am Tectus. Digi from the place says, you chase that PP.
Look, I can't blame you. Can't blame me for liking PP.
He is Tectus.
Yeah, but I like other things. I like
silly clap _ O.
Look, I like
clap _ O says, Tectus, how are you?
I like tummy. I like nice soft tummy.
Wanna chat?
I like
Dragon O
I like the little
like
perky boobies. Little perky boy boobies.
You like getting flustered law.
I like the poopy cheeks. I like the soft hair. I like the nice smellies. I don't get into the I know some people do. I don't get into the dirty, smelly.
Architectus says.
Not that I hate it.
Like
it's just not a fetish of mine, I guess.
Architectus says.
I like vehicles, those that go fast. Do you own a vehicle? No, Archie. You own a car, or a truck? I know you own a bike. I know you own that. I have like...
Clap _ O says, I am also a fan of transportation. Architectus says,
I'm a fan of teleportation.
Architectus says,
Fiat Palio.
Clap _ O says, yo.
I had... I don't know. I like cars. I've had a couple really fast cars. I've had some really slow cars. Honestly, I think sometimes the slow cars are more fun. Seriously,
Hamaz
I think the slow cars can be more fun sometimes.
You have to fix the announcement.
Why? What's the announcement?
Clap _ O says, at least it's not a Fiat Panda lol.
Wait, what's wrong with the announcement? What announcement?
Hamaz says, Talon Blushies is not Talon Blush.
Oh, yeah, a lot of that stuff has to be fixed now. Oh, you didn't freeze on me, did you? Well, it finally happened. I don't know why this phone does this, but It's kind of fucking jank.
Diggy
It's
from
very
the place
annoying.
says, not like
I don't know
this.
how to fix this. I don't know how to fix that. I don't think it's the software. I
Hamas
think it's the
says,
new phone.
The model is judging us.
The model
Clap underscore O says, thank
You shall be
goodness I didn't
judged.
freeze.
Oh my god. Oh
Clap
my god. I am
underscore O
dying.
says, Carl
I am very
smile.
stiff right now. There we go. Okay. So I look forward to resetting that in the next hour and a half.
Architectus says, Taylani, are you starting Dark Souls today or not?
No.
Hamas
Why would I
says,
ever do something
yeah?
like that?
Very stiff right now? Architectus says, I'm eager for it.
You're eager for it. You didn't even know I was streaming. You weren't even here. I had to like message you privately and go, hey, Archie, I'm streaming. I'm streaming. Actually, no. I was like, hello, what are you doing? Because I was trying to convince you to play a game with me. Not today, but like some other day. Like some other stream. I wanted to play some like Deep Rock Galactic or something. You know, all the fun little things. Because that's how we do. That's
Clap
how we go.
underscore O says, Tectus tell him no so I can win a bet. Architectus says, I always know when you're live.
Likely story.
Architectus says, I was just busy. Hamas says, I need to get a microphone that can handle me being all up close.
Okay, so believe it or not, that's actually kind of an expensive proposition. Because, like, you probably want a
Architectus says, Archie 38
condenser
wiggly.
mic.
Hamas says,
But condenser
I'm
mics
always
pick up
worried
everything.
about talking up close to mine cause like moisture and crap.
I'm not sure exactly like what in particular mic. The Rode no. The pod mic probably wouldn't do
Architectus
it.
says, guy can throw wiggles at you.
The AT2035
Architectus
would
says,
probably be pretty
Archie
okay.
38 wiggly.
Or you can get one of the new mics. I got a new mic. I got a stereo mic. It's a little lavalier mic. It goes on my shirt. And it's stereo, so I can go and move across. But I don't know how to hook it up to my Go XLR yet. I think I just plug it in.
Clap
But I gotta like
underscore O
switch it.
says, Clapo spinner.
Clapo spinner. Also, I could have two microphones hooked up for stereo as well. There is some loud shit happening above me. Like, why is that so loud? I don't understand. I'm in my office. Granted, it'd probably be a hell of a lot louder if I didn't have the soundproofing. God dang. Like, guys, knock it off. But, yeah, so I got a lavalier mic. It's a nice Sony one. I bought it used for, like, $30.
Dragano
It's
O
great.
Slayer says, why would you need to?
Why would you need two? Two what? Like, two mics? For stereo sound. Because 99% of mics don't have stereo sound. So, like, if I'm moving across my mic, you're not going to be able to tell, other than the tone might change a little bit. If I'm moving across the stereo mic, it's going to go from one ear to the other. Because it has actually two microphones built into it. However, you can also have two microphones, just two separate microphones, and put them together, and then run them as stereo microphones. So that it translates into
Hamas
whatever.
says, exactly like imagine the immersion. Dragano O Slayer says, how cool, didn't know that.
Yeah, so it's pretty good. That's what a lot of ASMR artists do
Hamas
that have
says,
money.
I could do so much teasing.
Because they have,
Clap
look,
underscore O says, ooh.
they have this,
Clap underscore O says, can I have one? Clap underscore O says, advanced stalling.
I think it's 3DIO.
Hamas
Yeah,
says,
3DIO.
just wriggle into your eardrums.
They have this mic that people buy. It's like a very fucking expensive mic. I think the cheap one is $600 and the expensive one is, the cheap one's like $400 now. That's pretty cool. The expensive one, the good one, is $2,000. And here, let me show you this real quick, because yeah. Save desktop. And the funny thing is, they designed this thing specifically for people's ears. They designed it specifically for you to make sounds, and it will shape it as in you will hear it as you probably would hear it if you were actually there. And you'll see why. It's because, God. Fit. There we go. All right. So this is the mic I'm talking about. So in each one of these ears
Clap underscore
is a
O
microphone.
says, goddamn.
Yeah.
Dicky from the Place says, at high M is that sentence looks horrible out of context, not like this.
Just wriggle into your eardrums.
Architectus
Yeah.
says, Yo 3DO sponsored stream.
3DOs. I wish, look, if they're going to sponsor my stream, they better send me a damn microphone. I think I got one of these on my throne. I'm like, look, someday somebody who's rich might like me. But yeah, because I basically thought, I was like, if I ever got one of these, I absolutely would probably try to do some ASMR. Because that's what these are, like, really good for. They're good for other things, obviously, too. But this is stereo. So, like, if I go to lick this ear over here on the right-hand side, it'll literally feel like I'm licking your right ear and not your left one. And since it has the ear shapes,
Asmer.
if I'm churning
Dragano
around
Slayer
it,
says,
yeah, it gets kind of crazy.
Femboy answer.
Gets go femboy. Okay, I don't know what's going on there, but yeah, no, it's a pretty, it's like cool, and a lot of people buy them, but you don't have to set it up like this.
Slayer says, let's go Femboy ASMR.
This is probably like too much, right? Because I think what I would probably do would be something like
Architectus
this.
says, call me when it's a keyboard ASMR.
Stereo SM57. Stereo, okay. This is a stereo setup that doesn't have all the goofy nonsense. And all you need is the microphones and a special mount. What is an AVIF? God damn. Why do we have so many different image formats? It doesn't... Like, fucking hell. Now I gotta try to find this thing on my desktop because I'm dumb. Oh, here's an AVIF. Let's see if I can put it in here. No, I can't because
Dragano
stuff
Slayer
is
says,
dumb.
also speaking of which, don't know if I properly thanked you, but really appreciate the hookup with the laptop and using it ever since and absolutely love it and so glad I got it.
Yeah, I haven't even got to play anything with you yet. I've been so fucking busy. But we'll have to figure that out. We'll have to figure that out. That's not set up right. They don't have these set up right. This is weird. Okay, so basically what you do is you take two microphones.
Says, yeah, man, I'm always down.
You take two microphones and you make an X out of them, so that the head of the microphone, one is pointed to your left and pointed to your right. The other one's pointed to your right, and then they're crossing. So it gives that same almost feeling of like the 3DIO, and it's way less expensive because like an SM57 is $100 and the special stand for it isn't like super expensive either. So you're looking at like $250 plus an interface, so probably like $350. But you can get the cheaper 3DIO for $400, so maybe that would be worth it. I already have the stuff that I need to do it, except for the clip and one microphone. I have one of the microphones already. Yeah, what is this AVIF format? Etsy, fucking get your shit together. Jesus.
Clap underscore O says, wayoy.
Why-yoy. Why-yoy. Yeah, I've been kind of debating like some of the stuff I wanted to play recently.
Dicky from the Place says, Taya's been super helpful for a lot of
I
people
know.
with computer stuff. Clap underscore O
Hi,
says,
Kai.
hey, does anyone want to play like chess or something?
I got the Shotgun King game, which is like really fucking cool. That Bean showed me, but yeah. So
Dicky from the
basically,
Place says, helped me with my video color issue. I couldn't find anything to help me with for a long time. Hamas says,
just waiting for my computer to
Just
explode.
waiting for my computer to explode.
Yeah, I've helped a lot of people. I helped Jack recently. Jack was having an issue where he'd be playing a game or something like that, and then the screen would just freeze and go wonky on him, but the sound would keep playing in the background.
Says, then I can bribe TT with your tickles.
We narrowed it down to the fact that he needed to reseat his video card and his power cables. So, and he calls his video card the RTX. It's so cute. He's so cute. Yeah, But yeah, I helped him out with that. And he was like ready to send that shit over to like some repair shop who probably wouldn't have been able to figure it out. Be like, yeah, we had to replace your video card. It was like $800. Enjoy the bill.
Tickles? Chap.
Only ear tickles cheap? What? Bribe Tay-Tay with ear tickles? Do you really need to bribe me with ear tickles? I mean, there's so many other things you can bribe me with.
Hamas says,
Do you even have to bribe
we all know
me?
Tay gets a lot out of ear tickles law.
Oh, I get a lot out of tickles in general.
KZG says, we had to replace the entire computer.
We had to replace the entire
says,
computer.
Like millions of money.
It's kind of crazy. I have this computer, my streaming PC, which is pretty fucking badass. It's a very nice PC. It has a 3080. It has a 3080 Ti. It has 5800 X3D, which is really nice. It's like kind of like last generation parts, but that last generation wasn't that long ago, and they're pretty strong. And then my one upstairs, I actually just completely redid the one upstairs, so now I got like a 5800X in there. And that one's still got my 2080 Ti in it.
I'm probably getting a new computer in 1 to 2 months cause my current one is almost 15 years old.
How do you do anything on your PC? Okay, let's see, 15 years old. Where were we at? That was 2009.
Clock
what could you get?
Says,
2009. You could have probably early adopted into what, like an
Architectus
i7?
Says he uses Linux. Architectus says, based.
You could probably have early adopted into an i7, maybe. So otherwise you'd have like a Core 2 Quad or a Core 2 Duo, and I don't think the AMD FX chip was out yet. So you'd have like some AMD
says,
thing.
I have an i7, a GTX 980T.
So you have a 980 Ti. You have an i7. That thing's got to be what, like an i7 920?
Clap_O says, Linux is for base nerds exclusively.
That has to be like either an i7 920 or the because I don't think the 2000 series would have been out.
Architectus says, I want my computer to last 15 years.
I don't think Sandy Bridge was out in 2009, unless you're kind of like guesstimating it. So if it was like 2010, you might have a Sandy Bridge i7. But, you know, it's funny. I had an i7 920 for, like, the longest time, and that was a badass mofo. Like, when the i7 came out, the Core 2 Quad was, like, the best Intel processor you could get for consumers. It was a 4-core, no hyper-threading kind of thing. It was okay.
Kizuji says, Intel Core i7 5930K CPU at 3.50 GHz according to Specky.
Okay, so your computer is, well, okay, your processor and motherboard is not 15 years old. Your 980 Ti, that's getting a little long in the tooth. I think that's circa like 2013. The 5930K is what, 2014, 2013, somewhere around there. Probably same as a video card. Yeah, 2009, they came out with the i7 920, which was the first gen i7. I won a special.
From the place says, Taylor Nerd Smart Boy.
I won a special banner. I won a special banner on the EVGA forums because, and it was the first thing I ever did this. Well, second thing I ever did this to. I overclocked my i7 920. There was something called the 4 gigahertz club. Because the i7 920 was 2.66 gigahertz normally. And if you knew, if you could tweak it just right, you could get that bitch up to 4 gigahertz, right? 4 gigahertz in 2009 was fucking unheard of. Like, some things hit 3 gigahertz.
Salma says, Harak attack.
Yeah, it was really freaking fast. And for a 4-core processor, it was badass. Now, instructions per clock was very, very like, it wasn't good at all. Like, that thing got its just shit kicked out of it in like encoding video by like a 3500 something i5 in an HP some sort of office computer that I got for like $100 from somebody one time. When I was trying to encode video, like the fucking the i5 that was in it, like this old i5 that was a couple generations newer, blew the doors off my overclocked 920. It was great. But no, that processor was really freaking cool. And now we have processors. I have a processor that's 8 fucking cores and 16 friggin' threads, and yeah. Oh my god. Jet, what's going on? Thank you for the raid. Hello, everybody. Welcome to my stream. We're just talking about nerdy shit. Like, computers. Yeah, that's it. We're talking about computers circa 2009.
Kizuji says, I bet some of the people here could overclock you to 4 GB or whatever it was. Cough 33 underscore Slim 3 underscore Salma says, Doritos chip Komodo hype Doritos chip.
Overclock me to 4 gigabytes,
says,
please.
Talking about Doritos now frost sip.
Yes.
The Legend Jet says, the leg 192.
I like Doritos. I like the spicy nacho Doritos.
Says, a Jetty. The Legend Jet
spicy
says,
nacho Doritos
overclock me tay.
Overclock
the Legend
you?
Jet says, Moga Blick.
Would that change you? Would that change you into a from a regular Dorito into like what would you be if you got overclocked? Oh. It'd be a flaming hot ranch Dorito.
Says, Taylani, I've been using Linux exclusively for the last 3 months.
Oh, is that why you gave up
streaming? The Legend Jet says, the spicy Dorito.
I've been using Windows 11 and Windows 10, you know.
Architectus says, it good.
Yeah.
Dragon O Slayer says, I mean, we were talking about that review earlier. Architectus says, no silly.
Okay, look, I would use Linux, except for Linux requires that willingness to fix everything.
Architectus says, you missed my streams teaching programming BTW.
I missed a lot of things. I've been working on my office. Archie, have you even seen my office? Have you seen my office? It's fucking pretty good. Well, the front of it is. I'm still fixing on the back of it, but you know. I gotta show it off now because we're talking about my office.
Architectus says, yes, I saw.
When did you see it? Did you see it since last night?
Diggy from the place says, better fix your back end.
Wow, you're not offering to fix my back end? How does that work?
underscore Slim 3 underscore Salma says, I love Dynamite Dorito.
Dynamite Dorito. You know what I love doing? I put Doritos on everything.
Architectus says, when you made the announcement, hello?
Last night? Because I didn't do a Vampires announcement. I just threw it in there.
Silly boyo.
Did you see the plate, the outlet plate with the Pokemon card on it? If you saw that, then yeah, you saw the front of my new room. You didn't tell me what you think. Is it cute? Do you like it? Is it bad? What is it? You don't like it probably because it doesn't have Nahida.
I'm always fixing your back end in Blender. Silly.
Always fixing my back end in Blender.
Legend Jet says, BTWT. The game BZZZT is a really fun platformer if you want to go check it out. Frost Sip.
What is bzzzt? Yeah, let me go see what that is. What is bzzzt?
Architectus says, it's Gotch.
Bzzzt. It's a bzzzt. What is this?
The Legend Jet says, I played it for an hour. It's really fun.
It looks cool.
The Legend Jet says, BSD.
Alright, I already like the soundtrack.
Says, I zoned out for a moment with this on. Hamaz says, the topic seems to have changed. Keizuji says,
did you take your medicine today?
doesn't have Levin's connectivity, then it's a fake game.
What?
Architectus says, okay, I need to go now. Architectus says, see y'all nerds later.
No,
Hamaz
you don't need to go.
I zoned out for 8 minutes. Oops.
Why you zone out?
Says, I did take my meds.
Why are you zoning out?
I took them at 11. Diggy from the place says, zoning out, SMH.
I kind of want to...
Says, the movement is really fluent and just reminds me of the vibe of really old 2D platformers.
Yeah, I was seeing that. There's so many games I want to play. I don't know what people want to see people play though. It just seems like when I play games, people don't enjoy it.
Can we have some hugs for the Dorito? The leg 192 shy heart laying down.
You want a thing in chat?
Taylani says 3. Hamaz says I got distracted looking at the
Hugs
flamingos
for the
on my desk.
Dorito. Do I have a
The
hug
Legend
emote? I
Jet
don't think I have a
says
hug emote.
3.
I don't think I have a hug emote. Lim. I do have. Look, you never even commented on my leg emotes.
Diggy
You
from
never
the
even
place
commented
says,
on them.
At high M's must be some good looking flamingos.
There you
Damn.
go. There you go.
Taylani says, Taylon Nyanjet, Taylon Nyanjet.
Talon Nyan
Hamas
Jet.
says,
Talon Nyan
lol.
Jet. There you go.
The Legend Jet says, I was in BC. I was Angie.
Why were you
The Legend
Angie?
Jet says, Cackle.
Were you on Angie's
Taylani
list?
says,
Oh,
Hans.
you probably don't know what that is.
Diggy from the place says, Talon Jet Jam, Talon Jet Jam, Talon Jet Jam.
Yeah, I gotta find some fun stuff to play. I got balloons. I do want to
The
play some
Legend Jet
Plants vs
says,
Zombies
I
again.
swear.
That's so much fun. I love Plants vs Zombies.
The Legend Jet says, you're quite silly.
I uploaded them to my channel just specifically so I could spam them on your channel.
The Legend Jet says,
You
I
did
saw.
see. You never said anything.
Legend
You were
Jet
so.
says,
You were.
"No."
So, I just like look at my emotes. Say something. You're so funny. That was so sad.
The Legend
Update
Jet
for Sunday?
says, because I ignored it.
You ignored
The
it.
Legend Jet says, the leg 192 bangy.
You ignored it. Why? Why would you? You ignored this? Why would you ever
Taylani
ignore
says,
that?
Taylon Nerdjet, Taylon Nerdjet.
Why would you ever ignore that?
The Legend Jet says, yep. Hamas
Man.
says, Meanie Jet.
Oh, my hair tassels, Lem. Yeah? You like my hair tassels?
Hamas says, I'm not even going to say hi to you, Jet. The Legend Jet says, because I am the mean Dorito.
Mean Dorito.
Hamas says, Meanie Head.
Are you a spicy
The Legend
Dorito?
Jet says, I got my bad character arc.
Spicy.
Diggy from the place says,
nom,
nipple
spicy.
tassels when?
Nipple
Legend
tassels
Jet
when?
says,
When I
it's
won't
gonna be
get
a
banned
no
for
from
it.
me
That's
now.
when. Oh, wait. Technically, your nipples are covered, aren't they? I mean, if you have nipple tassels, then by definition, they're basically covered. So technically. But yeah, I wanna play
Diggy
some
from the
games.
place says,
man.
you
I wanna play
can't
some
get
games.
banned for male tassels, I thought.
I have no idea. I don't know.
Diggy from the place says, male nipples lol.
I don't know because there's a double standard for boys. Always a double standard for boys. I'm not saying there's no double standards for women, but I'm saying there's always a double standard for boys on Twitch. If you don't got big boobs, they don't like you.
Keizuji says, Jet is trying to graduate into a Pocky One Chip Challenge chip.
Everybody says, okay, I thought about trying one of those, but I don't want to die. Like, someone has died to that, and I'm not sure I'm down with the whole dying thing. Look, if something is so spicy that you're gonna die from eating it, maybe, just maybe, you shouldn't eat it.
The Legend Jet says, I am not that hot.
Oh, Jet, I assure you,
The
you
Legend
are
Jet
very,
says,
very hot.
I'm just a simple Dorito.
I'm just a Will
Diggy from the place
Dorito.
says, at the Legend Jet lies.
I'm just a Will Dorito. Come and crunch my tip. Oh no. You guys ever do that with a Dorito though? You ever put it in your mouth, right? You put it in your mouth and you get it right between your teeth.
The Legend
And you
Jet
get the little
says,
tip.
You can take a little bite if you want, but I'm not too hot.
You get the little tip and you just break it off. And it's so yummy.
Keizuji says, ooh, flavored Doritos.
Ooh, flavored Doritos. Esoteric, welcome. Hi. Why am I canceled? You come to my stream just to cancel me? Oh
The
my.
Legend Jet says, take me into
Oh, you took away my earmuffs. You took away my earmuffs. Oh man. Oh man. I think I gave the guy kissies. Yeah, I gave the guy kissies during the
Esoteric
song.
_ cryptic says, Lola,
You've been here the whole time? Did I miss anything else from you? I apologize if I did. I did see that you took my earmuffs away.
Kiss me, please.
Oh, of course. I shouldn't have said shit.
Diggy from the place says, give me more, bitch.
No, you're a bitch. Lem.
Esoteric_cryptic says, other than just random redeems, not really.
Yeah, sometimes it's hard to keep up between redeems in the chat, because I do have a thing where it lists all the redeems that goes off.
Diggy
But
from
there
the
are
says, tail and laugh, tail and laugh, tail
some
and laugh.
people who are constantly redeeming things. And you know, not that I mind. Obviously, I put the redeems in there. I want them to get used. But there are, we'll just say, quote unquote, some people. I don't have my hand thing.
Keizuji says, not my fault that I have 26 free points.
I'm not sure where my hand thing went. I don't know why I just looked for my hand thing under my water bottle, but I guess I'm a femboy. That makes sense. Kind of brain dead a little bit sometimes. I literally lifted up my water bottle looking for my hand camera. I don't know why my hand camera would be under my water bottle. Look, I never said I was
Matt
smart.
says, Tay, you silly Billy, you only have 1080p as an option.
I am not sure
Diggy
I
from
could
the
do
Blue
a...
says, what are you doing with those hands? Underneath the table?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Legend Jet says, do you want the regular Dorito laying down BTW for the table to exchange for the Christmas one? The Legend Jet says, the leg 192 shy heart laying down. The Legend Jet
I
says,
don't know about that one.
this one.
For the table to exchange for the Christmas one. What? I'm so confused. I am so confused right now. I don't have a Christmas one.
The Legend Jet says, you got the one on the table.
The table? Oh, yeah.
The
Okay,
Legend
yeah,
Jet
yeah.
says, with a Christmas hat.
Oh, yeah. No, I got you. Yeah, you should send it to me, and we'll update it. Before I put a Nurge one there. I might just put the Nurge one there, because it's funny. But yeah, you just send it to me so I can update it, because that's the thing. Also, where is Bean? Huh? You need to go, like, kick Bean in the butt. Where's the Beanie Baby? Yeah, that's what I thought. Not in my stream. Where the heck?
The Legend Jet says, Bean wasn't in my stream either.
Yeah,
The Legend
she
Jet
says
says,
she's
the leg
having...
192
She's not
sacked.
feeling good, which is fine. But... It's like, I missed the Bean. I wanted to see the Beanie Baby. Lem. I was actually trying earlier. I was trying to get her to play a game with me. I didn't know what the hell we were gonna play, but I wanted to play something. I just want to play a game. I don't know. I think I'm just in a game mood. I want to play a game. I want to be gamey. Not like the meat gamey, but like the femboy gamey. You know. I just gotta get the
Diggy
game
from
on.
the place says, go play Helldivers 2.
You have Helldiver 2. Me. You know what I have? I have Bloons TD6, and it's not even installed. If I try to install it, my stream would just die for like 2 minutes. Could be fun.
Diggy from the place says,
No,
BRB,
you're not. Don't you
fixing that.
fucking dare. You've already donated enough shit to me today. Don't you fucking dare. Don't you even think about it. I don't know. Will this like do my save file? I thought about playing some 7 days.
The
7 days
Legend
would be
Jet
fun.
says, send a BTW. Diggy from the place says, Pixel Bob. The Legend Jet says, also maybe a
Oh.
nude attached as well. Maybe not. The Legend Jet says, 3.
You're trying to get in on that PP contest. Is that what you're telling me? Just remember, get showed out to Chatterbait. There's no nude. There's no nudes here. What are you talking about?
The Legend Jet says, Lamau.
Jeez.
The Legend Jet says, Jebated.
Yeah, I was gonna say I was just jebaited by Jet. I was jet baited. Oh no! Jet baited.
Taylani says, Jet baited.
Okay, we need
The
to make.
Legend Jet says, oh.
Holy fuck!
Kizuchi says,
What?
Chatterbaited? Did
Jet-
you from the place
jet
says,
baited.
I'm contemplating shaving everything to look good.
Oh, where did I put that triangle Dorito? I need the Dorito. Where'd it go?
Hamas says, I just heard a Steam notification.
Yeah,
Mogaby says,
it's done already. Somehow it's already done.
96 says,
I don't know how that happened.
Hi.
Hi.
Hamas
Hello.
says, and it was not mine.
Welcome.
Esoteric
Hi,
underscore
BB.
cryptic says, maybe a nude attached as well, good lord.
I don't even know where I
Folks need
saved the
some damn
triangle
water.
to, let alone the nude.
The Legend Jet says, at Mogaby, see.
Yeah.
The Legend Jet says, where were you? Hamas says,
Hi, Beanie.
at Violet Saint 96, hello Vivi.
Is
Hamas
Beanie here?
says,
Yeah,
at
Beanie
Mogaby
here.
and hello Mogu.
About freaking time.
Diggy from the place says, BEA.
Bean, we were talking
The Legend
earlier
Jet
about
says,
how
PSSD,
I'm gonna do a
you're not
rate.
supposed to tell them Tay.
Oh, what?
Mogaby says,
Was
we're
sleeping?
sleepy.
Yeah.
Diggy from the
Yeah.
place says, and hi Vivi.
All right, we need to. Where? Okay, here it goes. Blop. There we go. We got this, and then we need to find our Christmas leggy.
The Legend Jet says, the leg 192
There we
shy
go.
heart laying down.
Yeah. And then we'll go down. Blum, 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 blum. Here? Blum, 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 blum. I gotta like go through my entire list to put it in here. I'm trying to put Jet in here somewhere. It's okay. We can fit Jet just fine. It's not necessary to panic yet. We'll remove this Jet,
The
and then we
Legend
will
Jet
add.
says, does it fit?
I don't know, Jet. It's kind of big. It's kind of big.
The Legend Jet says,
Look,
Lamau.
the tip is. I think the tip is fine. The tip doesn't take up too much space. It's the base of it. The base of it is like pretty.
Diggy from the place says, you'll make it fit Tay.
Yeah, I'll
The
figure it
Legend
out.
Jet says, put me on your lap.
I mean, you
Hamas
can't really
says,
see my lap.
okay, so it seems that transcoding for streams is always available for partners, but isn't guaranteed for affiliated.
Yeah,
and whether or
affiliates.
not a stream has it or not is depending on the availability when they start the stream.
Affiliates
It
are
seems
not
to be recommended
guaranteed
to stream at
transcoding.
720p unless you can guarantee that you will have access to transcoding. The Legend Jet says, 3.
I stream at
Diggy from the
1080.
place says, you've done it with big things before.
But look, okay, so the funny thing is my and it's not a funny thing, I guess, but my actual screen size is 1080p. My main PC has 1440, but this
Mogaby
is
says,
1080.
transcoding is RNG. It's why some people restart stream until they get it.
Yeah, I don't bother with it. 1080 is fine for most people. You're not even going to notice on your phone. Most people are watching on a phone or a tablet. You're not even going to notice. If you are watching on a PC, I think, because no matter what you're streaming at, I don't think you can't really go over
The Legend
8,000
Jet
kilobits
says,
per second.
only we will notice with the bad Wi-Fi.
Yeah,
The
well,
Legend
yeah.
Jet says, 3.
I used to stream at 720p, to be fair. But, yeah, I don't think, like, because as far as I know, you cannot stream over a bitrate of 8,000 kilobits per second. So you can't stream at, like, 1440p.
Kizuchi says, time to start watching on 82-inch 8K Super Ultra HD.
Oh, yeah, that'll look great.
Diggy from
That'll
the
look
Place
great
says,
with this
for
model.
those of us that used to have
This
data
blurry.
caps, it's kind of rough.
I can see the
Mogaby
pixels
says,
on my
I
4K
can
tablet.
see the pixels on my 4K tablet.
Yeah?
My eyes are built diff. Hamas says, it's just something to potentially look
I
into
have-
for those that have a harder time loading.
I have 2 tablets now, and then I got an iPad. I got a 12-inch iPad that's just sitting on my table
Clap
behind me.
underscore O says, clap or what?
It's not something I'm bragging about. Like, they never get used. I use my tablet for streaming only. I never use it for anything else. Otherwise, I just use my phone or my PC. And it's mainly because they're so unwieldy, right? It's just like, I gotta hold this fucking thing in my hand, right? It's 12 fucking inches. And I'm probably gonna hold something that's 12 inches in my hand. It shouldn't be a tablet. Like, it's just a waste. But, so... And it's always awkward, right? And look, when my phone falls on my face, it doesn't hurt as bad as the tablet, okay? So, I mean, I could watch something on my tablet, but why? I could watch something on my PC. You know, that's 32 inches. I could watch something on my PC. Yeah, I can watch something on my TV. That's like 75 inches. Why would I watch something on my tablet? Unless I'm going somewhere. But if I'm going somewhere, I'm probably driving and can't watch shit on my tablet. So, you know, that's my take.
The Legend Jet says, at clap_o. The Legend Jet says, clap. Clap_o says, Jumbo.
It's something to potentially look into for those that have a harder time. Oh, so you're saying that because I stream at 1080... Wait. I'm so confused.
Clap_o says, Jumbo wanna chat.
Let me go back up. I think I know what you're saying.
Clap.
I think I know what you're saying,
Can I talk to you
Azzy.
for a minute? Clap_o says, I'm in limbo. Clap_o says, lol sure.
Let me...
The Legend Jet says, okay so clap, how are you doing?
Yeah, so the problem, what you're saying...
People like to struggle with high bitrate sometimes.
So what you're saying is that...
Says, Mogo Gaming.
The higher bit rate is kicking your butt. It's okay. So I stream right about 6,500 kilobits per second, and that's fairly okay for 1080p, and it's overkill for 720. But the thing is every time I would look at my 720 streams, they look like shit. Like they always look like crap. I would compare it to anybody. I would compare it to people with like potato computers who make content on the internet. It's like their shit is so clear. And then what I just figured was, it's just resolution problem.
If I have Helldivers going, the anti-cheat is greedy lol.
And the thing is, yeah, I get that people struggle with the high bitrate, but if I don't have the high bitrate, it's going to look like crap. It just looks absolutely awful. Now, maybe I could tweak it a little bit. Maybe I can bring myself down to like 5,500 kilobits per second. I'm not like overloading it. I'm like right in the middle of where it should be for 1080p. But yeah, it's just like sucks.
Says, true 1080p 60 is like 16,000 kilobits per second, but
yeah.
Twitch throttles at 8K.
And it's funny because if you actually go to 8K, like if you go beyond 8K, Twitch will actually throttle you to like 3,500 kilobits per second or something like that. So you gotta like stay under 8K regardless, which is fucking horseshit.
Hamaz says, yeah, some people have just voiced that they have a bit of a hard time viewing cause of connection. Okay, so the crazy thing, let me, all right, I just found this out. And this is something I didn't know. Apparently, says, you can barely set yourself to 6.8K due to fluctuation.
Yeah, that's why I hit 6,500, and that's where I'm at. However, oh, I gotta remove my hand from there. On YouTube, apparently people have a lot easier time watching on YouTube because whatever magic YouTube has doesn't take up that, like, they must be lowering the bitrate somehow. There must be some sort of transcoding going on that is better than Twitch's, or either that or they just completely butcher your stream. But the streams I've seen on YouTube are pretty solid. But yeah, so like people will say like, oh yeah, I don't really like to watch on Twitch because it takes too much of my bandwidth, you know, it's too much. So there's something with Twitch in particular that the bandwidth required is so much higher. But it's frustrating because like I'll see your average HoloLive stream, and I know what people might say. Well, like, why are you comparing yourself to HoloLive? Because it makes sense to compare myself to HoloLive, not in content wise, but in quality.
YouTube has really good transcoding and auto detects your bandwidth and adjusts, etc.
That's super cool, and I'm gonna find that out this week.
Says, oh yeah. If I close a tab that's been lurking on a stream, it takes forever to close sometimes.
Yeah, that's actually a browser. It's a known browser issue. And it has to do with memory. So basically, when I watch like HoloLive content, and mind you, a lot of people probably think that, you know, these agency VTubers,
Mozilla is better still. Mom.
These agency VTubers have like top of the line computers and stuff, and some of them do, but not all of them. Like some of them have stuff that's like a couple years old. Yeah, what's a VTuber? Streamer. I'll just call it streamer. Now I can't be asked that question. I can't be bothered. But yeah, so I'd watch a HoloLive stream. I'm like, wow, look at like Ame's stream or something. This is so fucking crisp and beautiful.
Mogavi says, Talon Nerdjet.
And now, mind you, they got people helping them set up at least. They got people, you know, they got managers that can tell them like what settings that need to be used and stuff like that to get the best like quality. I don't. So I had to experiment, and the thing I found was I can't stream at 720p. It drives me up a wall. I will go to look at my VODs, and I'm like, wow, I look like I'm streaming something when YouTube was new. I might as well just take a fucking 1080p camera and just point it at my fucking screen. You know, that's the quality I'm getting right now. And it always looked like crap. And I'm like, I'm done with it. And I did think about people. I did think about the people who prefer to stream at 720p because of internet connection. I did think about those people. And what I figured out was that there isn't like a whole lot I can do about it. I wish there was. I wish there was a way to make it better. But there is no way. If I want to have a nice, clean looking stream, I have to stream at 1080p. And like I said, I could lower the bit rate a little bit and see if that helps. But I think a lot of it ends up being on Twitch's side anyways. And it's so dumb. I know why they don't want to do transcoding for everybody. Because if they did transcoding for everybody, that's a lot of like processing power that's required on their end. So they only do it for their partners. Affiliates don't get it because, well, affiliates don't get shit. So, yeah, it's kind of one of those things. And I had to weigh when I made that decision. Do I want the quality of the stream, or do I want to be accessible to more people? And as much as I love people, and don't get me wrong, I'm not throwing people under the bus. I'm not throwing, like, if they wanted to watch my content, I hope they get the chance to watch my content. But for me, the quality and the look of my stream are super, super important. Because, I mean, this is a very visual medium. I'm a VTuber. I'm not some, like, bare-chested dude who's got his shirt off because it's 110 degrees in his house and, you know, whatever, playing a fighting game. I'm not that guy. I'm not that boy.
Hamas says,
you know?
It is a very image-based medium.
It is very image-based. Like, people expect VTubers to look good. And, right, I already got to deal with this V-Roid nonsense, right? This is not very high resolution, as you can tell. This is not very high resolution. I mean, it's still cute. I put a lot of work into my models and stuff, but it's still a V-Roid. It's not a custom model. It's not very high resolution. And that's just how it is. And again, like I said, the reason I thought this was a good subject to talk about was because I think a lot of people who don't really stream or understand kind of like the thought process behind a lot of streamers, especially VTubers, might look at, say, oh, a Tailani streams in 1080p. He must not care about his streamers who don't have nice, you know, internet or something like that. And that's not it at all. I do care about those people. I want people to watch me regardless. I mean, it just ends up at the end of the day, it's like, you know, it goes the old thing. You can't please everybody. And I have, and part of this is for my own brain, because if I'm a perfectionist, I'm a perfectionist. I have a very kind of crazy OCD when it comes to certain things.
Keizuji says, to be fair, halfway decent internet is basically a standard at this
Yeah.
point. If you can't view 1080p, it's kinda a skill issue.
No, I'm not gonna call it a skill issue. I'm not gonna call
Mogaby
it. I
says,
wouldn't say
people
that.
who can't load 6 kilobits per second are basically outside the 95th percentile at this point.
Yes.
Hamaz
Yes.
says, why is Mogaby showing up under the chat box as Mogaby? Any?
So the people who do have a problem loading streams, they're not a lot of them, and this is something that entered my equation. But I'm not going to call it like a skill issue. I'm not going to say like, oh well, you're bad because you have bad internet. That's not my thing. I get it. Look, I struggled.
Mogaby says, my pronouns silly azzy.
I struggled for years. I struggled for years to get anything more than a 3 megabit connection to my house. And then finally, they brought 25 megabit when everybody else was getting gigabit, right? 25 megabit is pretty good for me. And now we finally have 100. 100 is probably where it's going to be at for a while. But 100 is fine
Hamaz
for me.
says, is it something that's hated specifically? Or is there somewhere on Twitch where I can have it specify that?
That's an add-on I haven't put on my stream yet. I will be getting that.
I'm kidding, chat.
I will be getting that.
Says, third-party website.
So a lot of people do live out in rural areas where they have a hard time getting internet, or
Hamaz
it's
says,
really expensive.
Gotcha.
And that's like, I get it. I'm there, right? I just recently got good internet. I understand that it's a struggle. I remember, look, when YouTube switched to 1080p 60, like people could upload 1080p 60 frames per second video, I was still struggling watching normal 1080p video, right? I always had to switch it to 720p. So like, I definitely understand it. But at the same time, this is kind of my dream to stream at this resolution. And I know that sounds like a weird dream, but it is my dream to be able to stream at a resolution that looks halfway decent. And it's what I want for my stream. Now, that is part my fault. And it's also part Twitch's fault for having less stuff in place. But Twitch is struggling.
Says,
I don't even know if they're going to be around in 10 years,
so
5 years.
Ozday is 350 MB/s upload speed, like what the fuck?
My upload speed is 25 megabits per second. My upload speed is 25 megabits per second. It's what my old download speed was. And the thing I love about my internet provider, though, is I get the speed, right? It's not like 5 o'clock somewhere, and people are getting out, and then I only get like a half of that or a quarter of that. No. The most it ever dips is maybe 1 megabit per second below its rated. It's rated,
Mogaby says, mine is 25 too, it's so shit, but at least it's constant.
Yeah, it's my internet is incredibly consistent. I need stretchies? Okay, we'll do stretchies. Yeah, I felt pretty good. Yeah, so
Mogaby says, Mogab spin.
So I think that's an interesting discussion to have.
Place says, Craigasm.
Because I definitely understand where you're coming from, Azzy. I know, like, that shit's hard. When you live in like fucking Kansas, when you live in a place that doesn't give a shit about their infrastructure.
Pretty much died last night for somewhere between 4 to 8 hours.
Yeah, that happens. Mine will do that during the summer. During storms and stuff like that, occasionally it'll go down. Like, let's not forget the one, like, insane week last year where basically I 100%ed my first game ever because my internet went down for the whole week. And I couldn't get on Discord really or talk to people, and I was so upset. Like I just wanted, like, I couldn't get like cell phone internet. I can't get cell phone internet very well out by me.
Diggy from the place says, Akai Shoji Comcast loves to do random repair work and take down the internet late at night with no warning.
That's like the best time. Like, they have to do stuff like that, and that's the best time for them to do it. Although usually, I don't know about Comcast, but Comcast is a shitty company, right? They're a very crappy company. But I know a lot of like decent ISPs, usually they'll send you a notice in your email and stuff.
I don't even have Comcast though. I have Metronet.
That sounds like an awful
Hamas
company
says,
because it has the
"The
word
real
Metro
shitty
in it.
internet is Cox."
Yeah, Cox is bad. No, Cox is good. Cox, the
Mogaby
internet
says,
company,
"I
is
did you from the
bad.
place, okay, just sleep, normal smile."
Um,
Mogaby says, "Moga Blanky."
Moga Blinky. Aw, you cute little bean baby. But, yeah, there's so many. Like, Charter, okay, look, when I was a kid, when I was like 7, Charter was the shit. Charter was amazing. They're the ones, like, because, like, people don't have it anymore, but cable service, you would get internet over cable. And they really don't do that anymore. Now it's either fiber or DSL, or satellite, if you're one of those. So, but they used to do it through cable. Like, you'd have like a coaxial cable that would go into a modem, and you could get some pretty crazy speeds, like early on in the early 2000s.
Hamas says, "The quality of Cox is hogwash."
Yeah, the internet service provider. Yeah, I know. I know. Look, I used to work for an internet service provider. I get it. Oh, more
Diggy from the
stretchies.
place says, "At high M is Pixel Bob."
Yeah, stretchies.
Diggy from the place says, "At Mogaby I hate sleeping early." Angie.
Me too. I always used to like resist going to sleep before 2 a.m. because I thought waking up before 10 a.m. was way too early. Like, I was averse to it. Now I feel special when I wake up before 10 a.m. I'm like, look at me, I'm an adult. I'm doing adult things.
Hawk33_Slum3_ says, "Seems good."
But yeah, I don't know. Internet in this country is awful. Like, it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad when a lot of other countries that, you know, get shit on for being essentially quote unquote third world countries have better internet than
"It's 10
most of the
PM and I
US.
just woke up Moga Blanky."
And the funny thing is that so much money has been poured into US companies to upgrade infrastructure for high-speed internet, and they just took the money and they didn't do shit. They didn't do anything with it. They just took the money. It's like,
Kazuji
and there's
says,
no...
"I haven't been able to sleep in past 10:30 and I keep waking up at between 7 and 8:30 ever since I got back from Tokyo."
That's not bad. That's not bad. I like getting up early now for some reason. I was doing really good for the longest time, and then I got sick.
Diggy from the place says, "I love the invisible hand of the free market and deregulation."
Yeah. Well, I mean, and that's the thing, because there's been so many efforts to try to push getting our like internet infrastructure up to snuff, and they just don't. They just don't. And it's like, okay, the government isn't going to do it themselves. They're relying on these private
Mogaby
businesses
says,
to do it.
"Capitalism. Ho."
And yeah, you probably wouldn't want... Okay, look. I am not a person who would want, like, government internet. Like, I don't mind them investing in it, but I don't want them controlling the internet, because that would be fucking awful. But it's like, okay, well, what do you do then? Like, who do you get to do this for you? Because the fucking cable companies, the internet companies, they ain't gonna do shit. They're gonna take your money and they're gonna
Mogaby
leave.
says, "Me win China."
Yeah, it's kind of sad because despite the Great Firewall, China has some of the best internet on the planet. Like, China actually
Kazuji says, "I was like
invest
50
in
miles away at a
infrastructure."
few specialty stores and Asian marts, like, wow, it's only 2 p.m? Usually I'm leaving the house at 2.
Yeah. I'm kind of just like, I'm kind of just over it. I used to fight. I was very passionate about fighting for, you know, internet as a utility and
says,
stuff like that.
"I mean, either way, internet companies can just be subpoenaed to give up someone's internet activity."
But yeah, they can. They can. Actually, there's laws that have been passed that that internet companies, a lot of internet companies, have to maintain logs for so long. And a lot of people will be like, "Oh, well, I got a VPN and stuff like that." Your VPN don't do shit with your ISP. They know exactly what you're doing. It doesn't matter. because that's not how VPNs work. A lot of people don't know how VPNs work, and I blame that on the YouTube
Diggy from the Place says,
sponsorship
oh shit, you're gonna
non-shit.
see all my gay prints.
Yeah, I mean, I don't care. I don't think most people really care, but honestly, you probably should care because it is kind of a violation of privacy. But it's just the nature. It's not like they're doing it on purpose. It is the nature of an ISP. They have to know what you want so they can go get it for you.
Watch history.
They have to, it's kind of like...
Sussy says, the YouTube sponsored ad campaign.
Think of your ISP...
Mogany says, Moga Blanky.
Think of your ISP as like the person who
Says,
the cashier...
Yeah, those make it so you can't be tracked by
McDonald's,
random companies.
right?
But you will still be tracked
You're going
by
to get your Big Mac.
Government.
You're going to get your Big Mac.
Diggy from the Place
And
says,
the person at McDonald's who takes your money or takes your order...
Shit has been a shit show
And what they're doing is they're like, oh, they know that you want a Big Mac, but they have to know you want a Big Mac because if you don't tell them you want a Big Mac, well, what are they supposed to tell the cook to cook? So you have to tell them that you want a Big Mac. Yes, they know that you like Big Macs now, and they're going to go tell the cook that you want a Big Mac, and then they're going to ask you for money, right? This is your ISP in a nutshell, okay? The ISP, because people don't really know how the internet works too much. The ISP, like when you click on a link or when you type in youtube.com, a very basic version of what is happening is you are requesting, okay, should I include the DNS? No, I won't worry about DNS. You're like, oh, youtube.com, and you send that to your ISP, and your ISP goes, oh, this person is requesting
like for sure it's a violation
to go to youtube.com.
It's definitely understandable.
So we need to basically
tracked.
contact youtube.com, and then it's kind of like an old phone switch, very vaguely. I'm giving the most basic idea of this. So like it basically connects you to youtube.com. Now, if you doesn't know that you want to go to youtube.com, how is this supposed to take you there? That's what I'm saying. Like, there's no way they can do their job without knowing that. That's just how the internet works. It's the same thing like if you're trying to make a phone call or sending snail mail somewhere. You got to have the address on there. Yeah, people know that you're sending it to this address, obviously, but that's just the nature of the beast. But yeah, so ISPs, even with a VPN, and people will swear up and down that they can't, but they can, because they can examine each individual packet of information that comes from your computer, well, at least from your modem, and yeah, they have that level of access. They can see what you're doing when you're doing it. The only exception being things like if you're on the dark web. And if you have, like, if you're using, onion sites or whatever, if you know what that is, I'm not going to explain it. But yeah, if you're on the dark web, then they can't really see that because of how it works. But that's the whole point.
Best you can do is encrypt it beforehand.
Best you can do is encrypt it beforehand, yes. And you can do that. However, that there's a lot of logistics involved with encryption and stuff. And your ISP doesn't... Well, some ISPs are kind of known for selling information about people. Some aren't. So I guess it really just depends. Honestly, it's not your PC. Like, it's not your PC that's going to get you 90% of the time. I mean, you're definitely being tracked on your PC. But it's not your PC. It's your cell phone. Your cell phone and your digital assistants like Alexa and shit like that, yeah, they know you. You don't even have to tell them your name, and they know who the fuck you are. They know where you live, and they know everything you like. And sometimes they know you're pregnant before you do. Ain't that amazing?
Show me your dark web.
Show me your dark web. Yeah, because so like, it's kind of crazy. This isn't, and a lot of it's hard because it sounds like conspiracy theory stuff.
Tracking chips and COVID vaccines when they're on their phone 10 hours a day.
It's kind of crazy.
Did your phone tell you that you were pregnant, Ted?
No, but I'm gonna drop a little information on you. So I think it was Target. I think Target did this. So everybody's kind of used to AI being kind of this new thing, but AI is not new. At least not. It wasn't as sophisticated, but AI has been around for a little while. at least the algorithms and how things work and how they can make like really good guesses for certain things. So there's a story a while back. I'm not going to look it up, but I'm just going to make some guesstimates on what I remember. So Target, I'm pretty sure it was Target.
Hamas says, one of the biggest arguments for the government being able to track is that it's for public safety, and people argue that, but honestly it is a big point.
I think there's got to be a balance between safety and privacy. It's like, and look, that's always been a thing. But as far as this thing goes, this woman essentially she ordered a bunch of stuff from Target, and because this algorithm noticed the items she ordered, it determined that she was pregnant because of the items she ordered. So what Target's like site or whatever it sent her like an email or a notification for starting a baby, what do you call them? Like a gift registry, like a baby registry thing. And she didn't know. She didn't know she was pregnant. But based on the things she had bought, and you might be asking, it's like, well, was she pregnant? Yes, she was. That's fucking crazy.
Hamas says, like the government is very vague about their current operations in regards to it, because they don't want people to figure it out. But you can see those old ones that are shut down and declassified that would basically be for going around and tracking people who do certain activities regarding images, and would then set up sting operations to basically catch those people red-handed Earl.
It's hard.
Hamas
it's hard.
says, and I'm all for those.
Yeah.
Mogavi says, people talk.
So it's like but okay, sorry, going back to what I was saying before about your phone. Yeah, your phone is in, like, it's always tracking. It tracks what you says or what you say. And I know that sounds crazy, but it's true. You could have your phone, you're not even using your phone. You don't have to use your phone. I shit you not. And most of you guys will probably know exactly what I'm talking about. You'll have your phone in your pocket, or it'll be sitting on a table somewhere, and you'll be having a conversation with your friend about something. Maybe it's a health issue you're having. Maybe it's some sort of product that you were thinking about buying. Whatever the case might be. And the next thing you know, bam, you got like 50,000 advertisements for that thing that you were talking about. It's not something you talk about a lot. It's not something you've ever looked up on your phone. Maybe you know, for whatever reason.
You think GCHQ likes all the Fox girls I look at?
Probably. I think they do. Absolutely. So yeah, it's...
Mogavi says, Mogo kisser.
And I didn't believe it at first. Like the first several times I noticed that kind of thing, I'm like, no, this is a coincidence. There's no fucking way that they're just listening to everything I'm saying. But at a certain point, there's a time where you got to go, yeah, this isn't a coincidence. And then when you actually go like look it up on the internet, like, is my phone listening to me? Yeah, it is. It is.
Come to Play says, at high MS fucking MK Ultra and other past operations makes me wonder if some conspiracy theories aren't just theories.
I'm not going to do the conspiracy thing.
I mean, most of those things are from websites tracking data. I started using some tracker blockers and my ads have gone to WTF. I was thinking about that, to how TF is this related to anything I've ever done.
Sometimes that does happen, but it's harder on your phone to get a blocker for trackers than it is on a PC. Because the ecosystem on your phone is way more locked down, especially if you own an iPhone. Android is a little bit easier. But here's the thing. And I'm not going to do, because I don't like conspiracy theories. I don't like conspiracy theories because they tend to go into like this really fucking crazy realm.
Mogavi says, and LMFAO, good luck with iPhone.
And people will wave their hand at, they're either going to wave their hand at it because they're not dumb, or they're going to like get really into it and be like, yeah, we should go do things that are really bad that are probably going to get us put in prison. And I kind of got tired of it, especially during COVID. During COVID, it was bad. But this isn't I say it sounds like a conspiracy theory because it sounds fucking bonkers.
Keizuji says,
but it's
I know
not.
that they've been tracking and listening for a while.
They're not trying
It's
to
just that I
track
stopped
you.
caring at this point.
They're not
going
trying
do
to
it
track
anyway.
you. Okay, it's not the government.
Hamas says, sheep BS.
It's not the government. They whatever. The government wants to track you, but they really can't. Or they can't in the open. Like they can't openly do it as easily as a lot of people feel like they do. It's corporate entities that will track you. And it's not because they want to put you in jail or fucking blackmail you or get your whatever. It's because they want to advertise to you. So they want to advertise shit to you because if they know what you want,
Mogavi says, money.
money. If they know what you want, think about this. Think about it logically. If you talk about the fact that you need to buy, some sort of item with your friend and your phone's just sitting right there, it's not even on, it's not even open, right? And
Diggy from the
a couple
base
days
says,
later,
capitalism ho.
a couple
Indeed.
days later, you're scrolling through and boom, advertisement for that same item. Well, doesn't that make sense? It's like, it's kismet. I was just talking about this the other day and I just got a reminder. I should buy one of these. I should go buy one of these. Abso-fucking-lutely. That makes sense, doesn't it? And they've been doing this for a long time. You know, the stuff, when you don't have to be signed into something. You don't have to be signed into your Google account. You don't have to be signed into YouTube. You don't have to be signed into it. You could literally be like, I am not signing into crap. I'm not signing into a fucking thing.
Diggy from the place
Right?
says, let me start whispering to my phone cute thems for days and see what happens. Mogavi says, Bella predicting the future.
If they
just
sold
you wait.
cute femmes, maybe. But yeah, so like if you end up having your phone on you a lot and using it a lot, this is the kind of thing that'll happen. But if you're being like reminded of something that you want, not just being advertised at randomly, if you're being reminded of something that you want, you're more than likely to buy that thing. You're like, oh yeah, I was just talking about this the other day. I need to buy this. And the thing is like what I was saying about signing in. You don't have to sign into anything. And this is known. This is just known. Like, this isn't conspiracy theory crap or anything like that. This is just known. This is known to be a thing. Like, like like Google and stuff. They're pretty open about how they do this. So basically, you don't have to sign into anything. However, based on your patterns, the patterns of how you search for things, what you search for, what time you're searching for things, what IP address it's coming from, what how you type, how fast you type, like so many, like there's like hundreds of different metrics that go into identifying
Diggy
you.
from the place says, Dev had this happen when someone in the house bought a gun and ammo. Started getting all these ads for those crazy self-defense ammo.
Because not only will they identify you, you'll have a unique identifier number. Now, they may not know your name, or they may know your name. I guess it really depends. But they know it's you, right? They know it's you. And when I say you, I'm not saying you as in
Mogavi says,
my
more money
name is
invested in
Tailani,
tracking
it's
for
me.
advertisements and curing
They know
cancer
it's you.
for
They'll
real.
have like you're literally a string of numbers in a computer somewhere, and it's like, oh, they're searching for this. This is most likely to be this person, and we need to serve these particular ads to this person because these are the things they like. You don't have to be signed into shit. You don't. If you sign into stuff, it just makes it even more obvious, obviously. But that's just how this stuff works. And the crazy thing is, not only do they know you, but they know who's around you, right? So I could have my stuff here, and me and Magabi could get married. We could be a married couple or a roommates, or it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, to be honest. There's a relation. I just thought it'd be funny to fluster bean. But we could be in the same house together. We could never interact with each other. Zero. No
Diggy
interaction.
From the place says, Archie 38 Wees.
We could have zero interaction.
Mogavi says, exposing your fantasies.
And
Diggy from the place
because
says, I'll bust your bean.
because of proximity, because of like a few different factors, like their algorithms can actually figure out that this person is in the same household. or that this person is somehow related to you, and they can start serving ads that make sense to serve to a person who is in close proximity. It's crazy. It is absolutely insane. This is the stuff they can do. This is the stuff they can do. This isn't even the stuff that, like, this is like the obvious stuff. There's like probably stuff we don't know that they're doing that has yet to be like brought out into the open and been like, yeah, I don't know, you know? But that's how it is.
Mogaby says, tail and bongo.
Tail and bongo. But yeah, and like I said, when I talk about this I always worry that people will brush it off as like some weird conspiracy theory, but it's just not. Like, this is well documented. Like, you can go do all the research you want on it, and it's just right there. It's right there. It's like there's no denial of it. Google's not like, yeah, we're not doing that. No, I think I don't think it was Google. Was it Facebook? I think Facebook, like corporate Facebook, admitted to doing that. So like if you have the Facebook app on your phone,
says,
it could just be listening to you.
Good luck getting people to do that.
There was a big controversy. Oh yeah, let me do this. There's a big controversy a while back because Alexa always has to
Mogaby
listen.
Says, Mogo dance.
Alexa's always listening to listen for the keyword. But Alexa is also just listening to every conversation, and they're being stored. They're being stored. Like, okay, they got caught, and it's pretty much guaranteed that every voice assistant like device is doing this. Your TV is more than likely doing this as well. As a matter of fact, I signed up for this because I'm a glutton for punishment. You guys hear about the free 55-inch TV? It's a really nice TV, LCD TV, and it comes with a sound bar. It's free.
Architect
it's free.
Says, this is why I use Bing/J.
This is why I use Bing. This TV is absolutely free. You don't have to pay a cent for it. And it comes with 2 screens and a sound bar. When I say 2 screens, you have a big 55-inch screen, and then below it, you have this really cool like sound bar, and it has got a screen on it. What is that screen for? Advertising. They're going to advertise to you on this little screen.
Diggy from DePlay says, at Architectus, I just got a $5 Amazon.
And you might be like,
Bing.
well, what are they going to advertise on? They're just little battery ads for whatever. It's going to listen to you. You have to like actively give up information, like you got to share with it like stuff that you want and stuff like that, but it's free and it's paid for by advertising, which is a really cool idea and kind of a really scary idea at the same time. At any rate, I signed up for this nonsense, and so I'm waiting for my free 55-inch TV. There's like a wait list, so they tell you, it's like, oh, do you want it shipped to you? Do you want to come pick it up? And but yeah, it will actually, like, you share information with it, and it will do like targeted advertising at you, and it's built into a really cool soundbar. And I'm like,
Mogaby
this is
says,
kind of a neat idea.
Fucking at break in your house.
Yeah, what I'm hoping is there's no audio.
Says, I mean, free ads for femboy products under the TV all the time.
Right. I'm kind of excited and I'm kind of scared, because what if I don't like it? Like, what is it going to do? Is it always going to be listening to what I'm saying? I mean, I would expect it. Because that's one of the things. They're not trying to hide that. Like, this is literally what this is. It's like, you can have, and the TV they're giving you is not some cheapo.
Says, excited for ads. We are cooked.
The TV they give you is not some cheapo, like, crappy 55-inch TV. The TV they give you has, like, it's like 4K, like actual HDR, none of that HDR10 bullshit. And like, there's a whole bunch of other features.
Says, just use a different sound bar.
Well, that's the thing, because if you don't, because I was thinking about that. All right, here's the thing. I'm sure it has a microphone. There's probably a camera. There's probably a camera somewhere on it. And then you have the sound bar. And you might go, well, okay, well, just don't use the sound bar. But the thing is if you don't set it up, I can guarantee you they're going to be like, yeah, this stuff isn't working and we want our TV back. So I don't think there's a way to game it. Or if there is a way to game it, it'd be kind of silly. Because I think if you're going to get something like this, you have to wholeheartedly accept the fact that this is what you're doing. Right? They're actually dealing with you in a fair manner.
Says, just tell them I have a better one.
Well, you don't have to use their soundbar, I suppose, but you do have to have it installed, and it's got to be connected to your TV. Otherwise, it won't work. I just remember that's one of the things. So, like, if you're not fulfilling your end of the obligation, the TV just will stop working.
Diggy from the place says, sounding bar.
And I think it's a cool concept, and I don't want to fuck over a company like that. And the reason why is, like, as much as we hate ads and stuff
says,
like that,
ads directly into your PC.
directly, your sex toy, your fucking sex doll is now an ad machine, and you can get it for free. Some of those things are fucking expensive. This is like advertised. They'll do like chemical.
Says, Archie 38 Wheeze.
They'll do chemical analysis on your sperm and sell you supplements. Oh my god.
Keizuji
Nonsense.
Says, imagine an ad for Raid Shadow Legends coming out of your butt.
Oh my god. I mean, I do like hands-free play. But yeah, I thought it was a cool concept. Like, if you're willing to accept ads and the fact that basically you're being spied on in whatever room that TV is going to be in 24/7, you get a really nice TV. You know, fuck it.
Mogavi says, Mogablick.
You know, as long as they're dealing with you in a fair, good faith manner, you know, and they tell you up front what they're going to be doing, I don't think there's a problem with that. Because reasonably, a person of reasonable intelligence can look at that and go, I can accept the fact that you're going to be spying on me and you're essentially telling me this fact, and I get a free TV out of it. Now, is the TV worth that? When does the is there a point where it's like,
Angie, I never got the muscled, oiled up, half naked dwarf mommy in Raid when I tried it for someone's sponsorship?
How dare they? That's awfulness on the highest order. That's definitely awfulness on the highest order. Where did Azzy go? Azzy was here at some point. Probably doing Mlemmer things. You're listening, yay!
I'm listening.
Keep the short stacks away from me.
Keeping the short stacks away from me.
But yeah, I don't know. I just think it's weird. Yeah, I definitely think it was weird because I was mentioning COVID earlier, and how people were like, yeah, the mark of the beast and blah blah blah. I'm like, you got a phone.
She's probably looking at the flamingos again, Archie 38 Wheeze.
Fucking flamingos! Yeah, is Aki still here? Aki said something like right at the beginning of the stream. I don't think he is. Aki left me. Mlem. I'm so sad. Mlemmer. Yeah. I don't know. I just think it's really interesting. Because people have like these weird priorities. I think what it is people look at their phone and they're like, oh, well, they can't track me because it's illegal. Because people don't know. Like, people is like, nah, you don't live in fucking Europe, my guy. You don't live in Europe where there's actually protections for people.
Kiss me, please.
Regardless of how good those protections are. You live in the US and they don't give flying fuck about what companies do to you. Yeah. Mwah. 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 Kisses. And yeah, I don't know. But I always think that's an interesting conversation to have with people.
You can't do that. That I wiggle, they do it, and we.
You know, what's funny, I think, is what most people, and this is something I've come to understand, and it's hard to get yourself into this mindset because it just seems so ass backwards, is the fact that even if something is illegal, there's a concept where the legality of something doesn't matter because either it's unenforced or so difficult to prove.
We've deregulated so much we don't know how much companies can get away with as a people.
That's fair, but there's also some
33_Slim3_Sama says, cute, Macron.
There's also some like some other issues with the system. The fact that like there's some things that are too hard to prove, or for a lot of these companies, they'll eat
33_Slum3_Sama says, Pat.
They'll eat like I think you were the head, Pat. They'll eat like a $20 million fine when they just made $200 million by doing something illegal. It doesn't bother them, right? They'll go to court and they'll fight it. They don't care. They make fucking so much money. Why would they give a shit, right? You'll hear all the time. It's like some people will be like, well, when something happens to you, why don't you just sue the company that did it to you? And then the other person will be like, well, because I can't afford it, Unfortunately, I think like your average person just doesn't have access to the legal system because it's too expensive.
Hamas says, just the cost of doing business.
It is. It's just considered a cost of doing business. And since, the funny thing is like a person...
Vicky from the place says, affording a lawyer in this economy?
Affording a lawyer in any economy, it's not an option, and it hasn't been an option for a long time. You as a person, unless you have some sort of help, do not have the option of legal assistance.
Mogabi says, company higher-ups should be in prison for illegal activities in a business.
I think something should happen. And the thing is like, whereas like a person, if you do something wrong, and then you do something wrong again that's like very similar, and then you do something wrong again that's of a similar vein, they will put... It's called an enhancement. It's called a repeater enhancement, where, like the first time you get caught doing something illegal,
says,
they're like,
you turned my car into a freaking triangle.
Turn my car into a freaking triangle. They will, they'll be like, the first time you go to court for something, they'll be like, okay, this is the first time you did something, here's a fine, maybe a little bit of jail time. Don't ever do that again. And then the second time, it's going to be like a little bit harsher because you didn't learn your lesson after the first time. And then the third time, they're like, they're putting a what's called a repeater enhancement on the charge, meaning that it'll do something to your sentence. So it's like you have to serve a certain minimum of time in prison now because you keep doing this and you're not learning your lesson, at least for most things. Unfortunately, for some reason, drinking and driving, you can get 12 fucking charges of that shit and they don't care. But
Dicky from the place says, I'll give you a repeater enhancement.
I bet you will give me a repeater enhancement. But the thing is that there's nothing like that for companies. They can just commit the same thing over and over and over again, and maybe you might get like some sort of prosecutor or something, or an agency in the government that says, look, you've done this like 10 times. We're going to add another $1 million on top of the 10 million we just fined you. We know that you're like a nearly $1 trillion company. Like, that's not a big deal. But, this little fucking slap on the wrist, that should definitely help.
Hamas says, with driving, you can lose your license at least.
Yeah. I mean, if you keep doing stuff wrong, that's why you have a point system.
Mogabi says, try penalize a company too much and they'll relocate.
Yeah, that's often a problem, is that they'll relocate because it's a lot of times stuff is done by state versus the federal level.
Dicky from the place says, fines that aren't percent-based really only punish the poor.
Yeah.
Hamas says, and the city doesn't want the company to relocate cause it brings in taxpayer money.
Well, yeah, and that's, now you have to understand that that's actually important. That is an important thing. Like the companies need to make, or not companies. The
thing might also be since companies are collections of people.
States, cities, and stuff like that. They do have to make money.
Mogabi says, allegedly brings in money. Allegedly.
Allegedly. They pretend, but like, it is important for government agencies and stuff like that. They do gotta make money.
I should post that video ContraPoints made about housing. This stuff comes up.
Fucking housing is awful, but I don't really want to go into that at the moment. But so yeah, a lot of these corporations get away with murder, and a lot of it comes down to lobbying.
Says, at Mogabi, well, it brings in money, but we aren't allowed to question where that money goes. Smile.
Unfortunately, yeah. So it's basically. And like when you have a lot of money, you could put money places which wouldn't, basically normally be considered a bribe, but it kind of is. It's like, oh yeah, you know, I donated to your campaign and I am helping fund this project that you're really passionate about, but you don't actually own or something like that. I just need you to, you know, let me scam a whole bunch of people. But yeah, that's basically how it works.
German says, last election we had 2 people run for chancellor who were responsible for deaths.
I don't doubt it. I definitely don't doubt it. And yeah, it's very frustrating from the point of view of a person, and that's why so many people are angry, because you have a lot of people who are angry because they're basically getting fucked by a very greedy, corrupt system, and then you have the other side who just don't see that. I'm not going to blame people for you could call it, you know, lack of intelligence or just ignorance or
says,
something.
One of them won actually.
Well, that's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, you can call it what you want, but at the end of the day, those are other people, and they don't see it. They don't see like the corruption. They think it's perfectly fine because they're like ingrained in their head that capitalism is the best thing on the planet. Blah blah. There will always be a market correction, and it's like, yeah, sometimes market corrections do happen, sometimes they don't, but usually there's a caveat to market corrections, like the Great Recession or the Great Depression or people dying from hunger, or, you know, maybe we shouldn't have a market correction because someone's being greedy. Maybe we should kind of head that off in the past. And that doesn't mean we need like new laws or new regulations, but we need to like, I think somebody should be looking and being like, okay, we need to adjust this a little, or somebody should be like, hey, look, we have a million people in the US complaining about this one company because they're kind of doing things in an unfair manner. Maybe we should go kick someone in the face and be like, hey, stop doing that. We really don't like it. We really don't want to have to make a law against that. You know? Yeah, some people just live in ignorance and they're okay.
Says, there is a thing German hypercapitalists say der Markt reads meaning the market deals with it.
The market deals with it? Yeah. The market deals with it. I mean, unfortunately, it deals with it in like the most awful way possible sometimes. And it's funny because you're talking about it like it's a living, breathing entity. It kind of is. But, you know, I think the housing market is the perfect example of that, honestly. Like, it's not for you anymore. It's not for us to buy.
Most of the market is artificial smile.
Yeah, well, yeah. That's a problem.
Ah, yes. The invisible hand of the free market.
If you have enough money, you can manipulate the market to do basically whatever you want. And this is why I always said, like, okay, I get like why investment is so important. I do. I understand why investment in companies is so important, because sometimes a company, if they have a great idea, they just don't have the money for it. They need to be like, people need to, you know, believe in them and invest in them, and then hopefully we get awesome stuff from it. But the problem is what I don't like is the stock market.
Hamas says, like senators being able to invest in stocks.
I don't think anybody should be able to invest. There should be no stock market. There should be no stock market. I don't like the idea. I do not like publicly traded companies, and because it destroys everything. It destroys the company, because we literally have laws that say you either do the best things for your shareholders, or, you know, go to prison. That's the one thing you'll go to prison for.
Mogilevy says, no stocks?
No, I don't think you should be able to. I don't think you should have publicly traded companies. I don't, because it just causes too many problems. The Great Depression was caused by the stock market, right? The recession was partially caused by the stock market.
Why is the femboy talking about the stock market?
Talking about stocks.
Smiley face.
I'm about to give you the.
But my diamond hands in stock means.
I'm about to give you the most fire recommendations for stocks.
I think there should be a stork market. We need to give those birds money.
Give birds money, yeah.
Time traveling chipmunk says, how did we get here?
Oh, we started with the idea that your phone is always listening to you, because it is, and for advertising reasons, you know. So that somehow because now we're talking about economics.
Hamas says there is a lack of supply of PPs and TASDM,
lawyers, legal issues, corporations.
Says, blah. Diggy from the place says,
look,
femboy says to buy some stock.
I can be a head empty femboy and be smart at the same time. Okay. Well, yeah.
Diggy from the place says, at high M's, are you certain about that? Hamas says,
If I put
yeah,
my-
cause you are smart.
If I put my pee-pee on the NASDAQ, that sounds so dumb. Anyway, if my pee-pee was the NASDAQ, would you guys invest? Or no. What if my pee-pee was like oil futures? Would you guys invest in the oil
German
futures?
Lucas says, Secro crab.
I like that emote. I'm okay. I'm of reasonable intelligence,
Kizuji
I guess.
says, Confucius.
Could come futures. Look, I thought about that, but I wasn't gonna go there. I wasn't gonna go. Thank you for enabling my worst traits there, Kai.
Diggy from the place says, what if some people like small, flaccid?
Now that sounds like a skill
Stonks?
issue. Look, I want it hard as a rock. Stonks, not whatever you're talking about. I don't comment much on about the size of the stonk, but that thing better be going hard. You know what I'm saying? It better be solid. It better be rigid. I mean, I should not be able to like.
Diggy from the place says,
I should not.
Pixelbot.
It should not bend. It should not sway to the winds of change. Like it should just be the most reliable, dependable, hard, solid stock you could ever imagine. So when you put your money in it and stuff like that, when you put your funds into
German
it,
Lucas says, okay, I have an idea to solve capitalism.
Where's the-
We build
okay.
the dragon from the Hobbit and then he keeps all the money for himself. Now no one has money. Diggy from the place says,
We
I
have
just
that.
want to put some subs in chastity.
Lucas,
Okay?
we have that system already.
Time traveling chipmunk says, the stonks must carry a solid
We have
will.
that system already. It's called North Korea.
Kizuji says, stocks that are so hard you can hold it in your hands and witness it for yourself.
Mm-hmm. Look, I am a great believer into from stocks to table to mouth.
German Lucas
Okay,
says, bruh.
stocks to table to mouth. I'm a great believer in this. Stocks to table to mouth. You got to be able to eat. You got to be able to have it something in between your lips to survive.
Kizuji says, so what do stocks taste like?
Look, Lucas.
Time traveling chipmunk says, to mouth.
Lucas, you can't disagree with me.
Diggy from the
You
place
can't
says,
disagree with me.
Akai Shoji freedom.
You literally have a government in North Korea that's basically like a giant dragon that sucks all of the money and the souls out of their people and just keeps it for themselves. And if you don't,
German
they'll
Lucas says,
they'll
eating
shoot you with a
is my avoidant restricted
a
food intake disorder.
they'll shoot you with a ship cannon or something. Something ridiculous. Something absolutely fucking insane. Avoidant
Time traveling
restricted food
chipmunk
intake
says,
disorder.
well, I hope my stocks end up in your mouth. Winking face.
Yeah, me too. I love stonks. They're so wait. Holy fuck, I think I just changed my position in less than 20 minutes.
Diggy from the place says, I'm aiming for the other end. German Lucas says, it's a real condition.
Oh no, I
Look it
believe
up.
it's a real condition. No, I wasn't doubting it's a real condition. It sounds awful. What? I was gonna say something. My ADHD go brr. So where do I go from the penis stock joke? I'm not
Kizuji
sure.
says, Femboy realizes that he wants stocks in his mouth.
Maybe. Nah, I kind of do.
German Lucas
Oh,
says,
man.
I was also not assuming you were doubting it.
Oh, okay. Okay, cool. Yeah, no, I wasn't. I just making that clear. So I have something to say because now all I can think about is penis in my mouth. Why? Why you guys do this to me? That was totally unnecessary. I look, there was just 4 thoughts that entered my head and I can't say any of them because we're on Twitch.
Kizuji says, typical femboy behavior.
There was one thing about I've never
Hamas
had an
says,
uncut person.
Your head is
There
not
was another.
empty now.
I'm gonna say them anyways. I
Hamas
guess.
says, it's full of something for sure.
Look, All I want is a tall... All I want is a tall penis and a bedpost to steer her by. Ah, I just said that. Oh my god.
Diggy from the Play says, tail and rainbow roost, tail and rainbow roost, tail and rainbow roost. German Lucas says, hey Lanny, I tried fingerstyle guitar.
Now what'd you try?
Danny Licky.
I gotta bring my electric guitar down here yet. It's still upstairs.
Hamas says, and now you're going to be flustered the rest of the day. And it's going to be adorable.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna be flustered? No, maybe I won't be flustered. I might just find somebody to take it out on. I'll be like, look, I'm all horny. And now I need to not be horny anymore. I'm gonna go to bed. Good night, you silly. Thank you, Jet. Thank you for coming and watching me. Thank you for the raid too, Jet. You have an electric? What kind? It's just a what is it? Jackson. It's a cheapo one.
German Lucas says, you have an electric?
Jackson.
What kind? Hamas
Is it
says,
JS22?
you act like you aren't always horny.
Yes, I have a Jackson.
Diggy from the Play says, at high am so just like every other day.
I have a Jackson
Diggy from the Play
JS22.
says, night night Jet.
It's got the black satin
Hamas
top. It's
says,
a pretty nice
at
guitar.
The Legend Jet have fun sleeping next to that
I got it.
bedpost.
I got it at a pawn
The
shop
Legend Jet says,
because I didn't want to
always.
buy like a super expensive
Leg
guitar
192 heart
to
2.
play on until I got
Kizuji
good.
says,
Until I got
doubt
better at
you'll
it.
be taking anything out of anything. Hamas says, ignore the shaking. The Legend
And then I have
Jet
an acoustic
says,
guitar as well.
I'll join if I have to.
The acoustic guitar is
The Legend Jet
Oscar
says, don't make
something.
it shake too much.
Shake and bake. What is that? Was a Oscar something? It's a really nice guitar. Oh, it's an Oscar Schmidt. Oscar Schmidt.
Hamas says, definitely baking something in that oven.
But
Hamas says, lol.
I also have my 3 ukuleles. I got three
Diggy
three
from the Play
ukuleles.
says, if the bedpost is ashy.
I was asking. Oh my god.
Diggy from the Play says, come.
I was asking for
Clap
somebody who
underscore
knew
O
how to
says,
do drums
clap
the other
a
day,
lick.
because I've been practicing The Unforgiven by Metallica, which is one of my favorite songs, on guitar.
German Lucas says,
and I'm getting pretty okay with it.
Oh, you got a metal guitar, I see. Personally, when I buy a new guitar someday, I am thinking of a Telecaster or something like that.
Yeah. Okay, look, I
Hamas
wasn't really
says,
worried about it.
Clap underscore
I
O,
literally-
do not question anything, clap.
I literally just saw it at a pawn shop and kind of fell in love with it because it reminded me.
Diggy from the Play
There's
says,
this really
close your
awesome
eyes,
looking
clap.
fucking guitar, and I can't remember what it is. It's like fucking jet black. It's got that satin finish on it, and this one had the same satin finish, that satin black look. And then I was talking to Moth, and they were like, "You can get that, but it has the what are they called? Floyd Rose, the Floyd Rose thingies, the bridge," and they were saying that that's like really difficult for a beginner to deal with.
Clap underscore O says, can't lie, I'm not even listening, lol.
Clap! That's not a nice thing to say in
Time
someone's stream.
traveling chipmunk says, always wanted to learn the guitar, but sadly never got into it.
Start! Just pick one
German
up.
Lucas says, ew.
I've
Floyd Rose.
You Floyd Rose. Well, you know, whatever. I didn't know shit about it. I just
Clap
wanted the
underscore
guitar
O
because the
says,
guitar was cool.
What did I miss? What am I supposed to look away from?
I don't know. I'm trying.
Hamas
It's not a
says,
Floyd Rose
okay,
guitar. I
potato
just had a
tends to be a
Floyd
good
Rose.
thing that
I think it's a
Clap isn't
Schecter.
listening.
Was it a Schecter?
Hamas says, we get the +1 viewer and Clap stays pure.
It's like the Schecter Demon. Yeah, here it goes. Here it is. The Schecter Demon 6 Floyd Rose I was looking at. They got a Demon 7
Clap
now.
underscore O says, Clap stays pure.
But it's such a cool looking guitar,
Clap
and I wanted one
underscore O
so
says,
bad.
Please.
Clap says pure. It tends to be a good thing that Clap isn't listening. Yeah, I suppose.
Clap
I
underscore
guess.
O says, humor.
I guess.
Clap underscore O says, me.
But yeah. So the reason I got the Jackson
German Lucas
JS22
says, better
was
start
because
late
it
than
reminded
never.
me. I saw
Just
it
like being
and I
a
was
girl.
like, wow, this reminds me a lot
Hamas
of the
says, Clap don't
The
make me whip
Schecter
out
Demon.
the holy water spray bottle.
So I was like, and it was like $125. It can go wrong,
Hamas
right?
says, at German zone nom nom estrogen.
But I really enjoyed it. I've had to fix a lot on the guitar because like the
German says, Yanni Licky.
The audio jack was like not tight. It was kind of broken. And then I don't know if the strings are actually any
Clap
good.
underscore O says, fine,
But-
fine, oh, leave.
I do really enjoy
Hamas
I enjoy
says,
playing it.
Fellow
I got
estrogen
a
praiser.
whole crap load of pedals.
Clap underscore O says, Carl smile.
I got a whole crap load of pedals.
German says,
I got an
maybe.
amp. It's just a little
Hamas says, at German
it's just a little Fender
Dicky from
10
the
watt.
place says, Talon left taste shake brings all the femmes to the yard.
You guys are silly. Such a silly something or another. But yeah. So I really want. Okay, there's a couple things I want to do covers of. I want to do a cover of The Unforgiven. I want to just do a simple cover because I've been learning it. I can't do the solo yet, but I've been trying. But I want a drummer for that. I think that needs a drummer, and it's not a very hard drumming section, at least for most of it. But I want to do that. I want to do. I really want to stay at your house. From Cyberpunk 2077. I want to do the song I've been listening to a lot lately. It's in my intro now, at least for the moment. The Town Inside Me. That's what it's called. The Town Inside Me is such a banger of a song. I fucking love that song so much. It's from Guilty Gear Strive. It's Bridget's theme. It's so good.
Hamas says, I was about to ask if it was
It's the
one
Bridget
roll.
one. I tried singing it a few times and I'm like, I think I can manage it in my vocal range. It's not a very technical song, but the vocals are very pretty. But I love the hard part is the lyrics, right? The cadence of the lyrics because
Time
they are
traveling
so
chipmunk says, I bet you'd like a town inside you.
yeah.
German Lucas says, I wish I
maybe.
could have sticked with drums. But even a cheap kit would have been too expensive
They
to
are.
get. And the one I had was just not able to be worked with emo.
Yeah.
Now I just play guitar.
If I knew how to do it in a
Diggy from the place says,
a program, a
town
piece of
called
software, I
PB.
would. Or maybe I could find a drum cover. Maybe I could just find a drum cover of it. But I am so scared to not have a custom drum cover because likely what I will have to do is the person playing the drums will likely have to work around my timing versus the other way around because I am not awful at staying in time, but it would be noticeable. So it's kind of one of those things. I also want to get a bass. Oh, excuse me. Oh my God, I turned on my echo, not my mute. I had to. Oh my God, that was funny. Excuse me, guys, while I mute my voice while I clear my throat. That's funny. But yeah, I want to get a bass. Or I could honestly just use my keyboard. I could use the bass on my keyboard, but. Hi, Aki. I just coughed in your ear. Well, cleared my throat in my ear. In your ear, not my ear.
German Lucas says, programming drums is pretty easy. I was thinking of getting KBLT drums for $20. Not to mention some DAWs come with drums.
Yeah.
Time traveling chipmunk says, femboyfuckingguys.mp4.
Yeah, that was embarrassing. But yeah, I was kind of hoping that somebody out there knew how to do a little bit of drums, but I don't know musicians. Like I don't know a lot of
Diggy from the
musicians.
place says, sexy coughs.
And
Ooh, woo.
my concern is somebody would be like, "Oh, you want me to play drums for that? You're awful. Why would I want to play drums on anything you're playing anything on?" And then I'd just be a sad femboy. It's like, look, this is kind of a dream. I know I'm bad, but I want people to hear all the work I'm putting into this. Look, I'm bad at soloing. I'm bad
Hamas
at
says,
palm muting.
The LGBT youth center that I had to weekly for therapy has a drum set. Hamas says,
destroy
I could destroy
eardrums."
eardrums.
Yes.
3.
Look, if I had a drum set, I'd do it, but I do not understand drums. Like, It's not that I don't understand rhythm to a point, but I just do not understand
German
drums.
says,
I can't.
the things is that sampled drums are more passable than guitars in my opinion. Guitars are so versatile where I really prefer them played.
Yeah. No, yeah, I would never
says,
try to like go
"There's only
into
one
a
set of
DAW or
drums I want
something
a bongo
and
they're on screen.
put guitar samples in. I think that would sound
Architectus says,
awful.
Drums you just vibe.
Yeah. But that's not my thing because I've always preferred stringed instruments. Like I said, I'm bad at them, but I do love them. And I love drums too, but I know my limits. Drums are not something I could do. I don't think I could do any kind of brass. That's just weird. It just feels weird on my lips. I hate it. It makes my nose tickle. Fuck brass. But so essentially what I want to do.
Architectus says, Taylani, it's all a matter of developing skill.
No.
German Lucas says,
I got enough
someday
skills.
I will get my hands on fretless bass.
Fretless bass. I've heard people play fretless bass, and it's fucking awesome. No, I'm not doing like, look, okay, yeah, maybe I could develop some meager ass skills on playing drums, but I'd rather invest that time into something I care about. Like, I don't know, guitar, ukulele, fuck, a violin, I don't care. Something with strings on it, or maybe streaming. I don't know. I don't want to play drums. I just don't want to do it. There are people that are just going to be way better doing it than me. And like I said, I just want to know my limitation, or I know my limitations, and that's my limitation. Besides, I'd never be able to practice them because
says,
everybody,
yeah,
it would drive people crazy.
Did he take the Dexter straight?
Maybe. What's it to you? Huh?
Diggy from the place says, Archie 38 Wees.
You want to try out my acrobatic skill? Here, Archie. Archie, why don't you play it for me?
Show us how dexterous you are. Huh.
I could lick my own balls.
Says, okay, Lanny. If and only if you would be okay with sampled drums, I can help you with that. Only if
I'm good. I'm good with sample drums.
Says, Lamau, acrobatics.
I'm good with sample drums. Look, I just need something basic that sounds pretty okay that I can put on a cover. I don't even need. I don't need anything crazy.
Didn't have to take.
Like I said, I probably could have found something on the internet, but I don't really like taking other people's shit.
Full or smile. Diggy from the place says, happen.
Stuff you 30%. Wow. Just drive-by fucking Project Zomboid reference. Thank you for that. I'm sure everybody understood that.
I can literally do it.
Zomboid Riz.
Hamaz says,
Zomboid Riz or Zomboid Jizz.
Diggy from the place says,
find out at 11.
Hey, now with 30% more cones.
Oh no. Hell yeah, Lucas, if you're down to do it, if it's not gonna like, you know, if it's not gonna be like any kind of issue or something like that, I'd be curious to see what you come up with. Yeah, I just gotta do stuff. I don't know what I'm doing. Like, I have the cool stuff. Like, I have all the pedals. I think I need to get a nice DAW. I think that's what I really need to do, but I don't want to pay for it, so I might just pirate something. And then I have a really nice interface so I can plug my shit right into the PC. You know, go that route. I think it'd be a lot of fun. I love playing. Like I said, I'm not very good at it, but I think it's pretty cool when you can play something.
Chipmunk says, "Woo piracy."
Piracy. Honestly, I have found the Unforgiven slightly easier than Nothing Else Matters, which a lot of people say that Nothing Else Matters is easier, but I don't think it is.
Says, yeah.
Cakewalk?
German Lucas says,
yeah.
If you asked me for a DAW,
I don't know
I'd
what
recommend Cakewalk.
I don't know what Moth would say.
If you asked Moth, they'd say something different.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of the one that Barry always used.
Hamaz says, we love piracy.
The one Barry always used was
I love stealing money from billion-dollar corporations.
God, I can't remember the name of it.
Time-traveling chipmunk says, Shadow
Ableton.
Pirate Money.
That was it. Yeah. But you're I know that's my problem, right?
Say Ableton.
That's my problem. Like, I can't afford Ableton.
but I am poor.
I would have to pirate Ableton. Although I think, if I remember right, it might not be Ableton, but I thought Ableton had like a free version where you get like 30 popular plugins and all that stuff. But it might actually be a different one I'm thinking of. Ableton Live for free. It's a trial. This is a trial. But there's like a DAW that is...
German Lucas says, okay, crap. I need to put out my thoughts before I forget them.
Yeah, go for it. But yeah, there's like a DAW that I can't. I'll have to like search around for it. But there's one that's
German
pretty good.
Lucas says, the one Metallica song I occasionally practice is one.
Yeah, a lot of people use Ableton.
Keizuji says, Ableton Lite came with a lock band
Oh, we got
mini I
clip.
bought a while ago.
Yeah, I know Barry used Ableton. Barry played bass. And for me, it just comes down to I need something that's simple to use, right? It's not that you can't have the musical learning curve. Like, obviously you need to know the music, like you need to know how to make music. But it's usually the interface, because a lot of people or a lot of companies, right, they don't design good interfaces for software. It's always like super hard to use. DaVinci, which is a video editing software, is a good example of this. Now, I'm not saying the interface is bad, but it is more complicated than it needs to be.
German Lucas
And I
says,
like DaVinci.
the second thought. I want to learn J-Rockish guitar so I can help my fellow Vocaloid producer friends at Duck Friends Records if they ever need guitars.
J-Rock, I think J-Rock's fucking awesome. I love J-Rock. Like, you listen... Okay, Japanese artists are some of the best fucking guitarists I've ever heard. Like, literally. They are... Like, nobody ever gets to hear them. Right? Because they're in Japan and they just kind of do shit in Japan. Like, a lot of people haven't heard of like ex-Japan, let alone heard any of their music or understand, you know, who they are. But even just what do they call it? Kami band for Hatsune. Is it Hatsune Miku? Who's Kami band? I think it's Hatsune Miku. No. Or is it Baby Metal? Fuck. It's either Baby Metal or Hatsune Miku. They are some of the most talented motherfuckers I have ever heard in my
when
life.
You're playing a medieval game like Dragon's Dogma and all of a sudden you get this crazy J-Rock guitar riff going.
It's cool. I love... Look, I don't like a whole bunch of Japanese music. I do love
German
Japanese
says,
metal because a lot of it's really
I looked at the tabs
good.
for Japanese black metal band Hakuja.
I've actually heard
and
of them.
there is tremolo, but the way the chords are grabbed and maintained are so stretchy.
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of weird. They have like their own like audible identity, right? Because it's funny, if you listen to a lot of just Western metal, I would never say that it sounds the same, but I would say that it uses a lot of the same techniques and tropes, or just, you know, like what am I thinking? It's not the same.
German Lucas says,
but
I learned 7 chords cause of them.
That's awesome. I think it's like when you have artists that are influenced by other artists, you can tell that influence. Like there are people I listen to that have clearly been influenced by like a lot of like Herman Lee from Dragon Force, or what else? What else? Like I can't remember his name, from Black Sabbath. Basically, the guy who essentially made metal. What's his name? God damn it. Anyways, so like you can easily tell, and everybody has the same
German
influences.
Lucas says,
Yeah, thank you.
Tony Iommi.
Thank you. Everybody has like the same
Hamad
influences,
says,
rather
like
than
nothing
different
of what's going
influences.
on, but I'm
Tony
making
No
sure
Fingers,
that
yeah.
you know I'm still here.
I thank you.
German Lucas says, Tony No Fingers.
But it's funny.
Doogie from the Place says, at high M as I know the feeling.
Oh, wait, what? What did I miss? Did I miss something?
Did
I
you
understand,
from
like,
the
nothing.
place
Oh,
says,
we're just talking about music.
nerds.
We're just talking about music. It's music. You
Time
talk about
traveling
music.
chipmunk says, at
Oh,
Femussy.
my God. You guys don't like music? What? Don't you guys have headphones? Don't you guys own headphones?
Diggy from the place says, nerds. Time traveling chipmunk says, cute femboy is
So
cute
basically,
as all.
I think you guys could all relate to this.
German Lucas says, music nerd. It's
I
just my
think people
autism.
could relate to the idea that, like, everybody
Diggy
else is
from the place
influenced by
says,
the same
You're
people.
lucky I'm out of bits.
Right. Oh, like, all I'm saying is that, like, a lot of popular
Architecta
guitarists...
says, no, I'm actually listening to you through a Bluetooth loudspeaker.
I wouldn't be surprised. You're probably riding your bike with your
Architecta
speaker.
says, good thing no one here knows English besides me.
Yeah. But, it's just the idea that, like, a lot of artists, like, Western artists, have the same influences. So a lot of the stuff, a lot of the tricks they use, you can hear that influence. And sometimes they'll come up with stuff on their own, that is their own thing. But there's still influences from, you know, others that you're used to. That's all I'm saying. So it's kind of like, what's a good example? Oh, okay. It's kind of, think of this way. It's like Linkin Park. All right, Linkin Park had their own influences, but they had a very healthy dose of what they were doing, right? They hit it big for a reason. And after Linkin Park came out and they got so huge, obviously you had a lot of, like, copycats. Now, I'm not talking about copycats, but I'm talking about a lot of people who see or hear something that inspires them, and they aspire to learn something, like
Diggy
playing
from
a
the place
guitar
says,
or singing.
Looks like your pink eye is cleared up, Tay.
It has. My pink eye's fine, thank you. No, thank you. But there's a lot of artists, of course,
German
that
Wolfie says,
tried to sound like
this
Linkin
is pretty
Park.
interesting to witness with rock and metal when it was mostly linear in the hard rock, heavy metal, thrash metal, death metal progression.
Oh my God. Yeah. It's just how it works. So yeah, when I hear, like, Japanese artists or Eastern artists, because Korean artists are the same way. There's a lot of great Russian guitarists out there as well. A lot of European guitarists that have different influences but are still metal, and
Time
it's
traveling
different
chipmunk
to listen
says,
to.
Is the pink eye from Bad Spool Jam? Got some in your eye?
Pink eye comes from poop. As far as I know. Pink eye comes from poop. So unless I'm eating your butt and you got some weird butt stuff happening, it would be very unlikely to get pink eye. Look, I've never had pink eye in my life.
German
Shush.
Lucas says, when it was mostly trying to be heavier than your predecessors. Of course, after black metal it doesn't really get heavier. It diverged more in the 90s.
Yeah.
Diggy from the place says, what have you been doing, Step Tay?
What are you doing, Step Tay? I'm not doing shit. I'm not doing anything. Look, just because my
Hamas
pants
says,
are down around my ankles
architect
doesn't mean
is
you
no
gotta call
hablo
me out.
Ingles.
No hablo inglés. No hablo inglés. Shut up, I know you speak Spanish. You know who doesn't speak Spanish? Coffee. Coffee does not understand what you're saying. I am surprised that we have not attracted a moth yet. I am surprised that moth has not been attracted to this conversation, because this is just this is something that they
Architecta
would
says,
like.
EU now following Glace Memento.
No.
Diggy
Get
from
your-
the place says, you need something more around those ankles.
Archie, get your backwards Spanish
Time
out.
traveling chipmunk says, I mean, you gotta be doing shit if you got pink eye.
Everybody
Person
who
shrugged.
knows Portuguese is like, fuck you, man. Hot take.
German
Portuguese
says,
is the
I
worst
sent them
Spanish.
some black metal earlier and they didn't respond. Hawk 33 underscore slim 3 underscore Sama says, underscore.
Lucas, you just gotta go to them. I sent you black metal, please respond. I sent you black metal sounds, please respond. They're like,
Architecta says, it's actually the better Spanish.
I don't know about that. Why don't
says, ask
more
Lopez.
people speak Spanish that's real than Portuguese? And you're not even from Portugal. You guys just stole somebody else's language. Jeez. Fucking make your own damn language. Just like call it Braille. Yeah, let's call it. Oh wait, no, that's already used. Let's call it Brazinglish. Let's call it Brazier. Bra. I don't know. Something that starts with bra. You just call it bra. Call it bra. I want to learn how to talk. I want to learn how to speak the bra language. I mean, I already got ooh down pretty good.
German Lucas says, look, one of my best pals is Brazilian and my OG is Portuguese.
It's all good.
Time traveling chipmunk says, thought you were gonna say Bazinga.
I almost said Bazinga. Not from that though.
33 _ Slim 3 _ Salma says, I take it back then Macron I'm taking back my love from you.
For what? What did I do?
33 _ Slim 3 _ Salma says, bye.
What did I do? I didn't say anything wrong. I'm just making an observation. Don't cancel me. Look, there's a cancel button. If you just use the cancel button like the normal people. Use the cancel button like the people who, other people don't know how to speak Spanish either. I don't know how to speak Spanish. I'm pretty sure if I started speaking Spanish, people would probably just, I don't know, cancel me.
33 _ Slim 3 _ Salma says.
Oh, you can do the hump? I can do the hump. let's see if I can get it more.
Says, you would be hotter speaking Spanish. German Lucas says, but there is this voice in me saying that learning Spanish would be the more practical option to learn. But I learn languages for fun really, so I don't care. Time traveling chipmunk says, I barely know how to speak English and it's my only language.
Me too.
Diggy from the place says, you need to make it more bratty. Bottom.
Make it more bratty.
Hamas says, that's what you do when I don't say yeah?
Yeah. I'm just like not getting slapped.
I'm a fire in my laser!
Oh, good, do some. All right. Yeah.
Time traveling chipmunk says, we all need to be like XQC and develop our own brands of gibberish.
I don't like the moment. I'm gonna do it myself.
German Lucas says, what do you want to
Oh
learn
my god,
Spanish
you guys!
for?
What the fuck are you doing?
Girl, you already got digestive problems. Really want to risk
Oh
it?
my god, it's happening.
Cough 33 _ Slim 3 _ Salma says, sparkles. Diggy from the place says, was a bit too exaggerated, but you're getting it now.
Oh dare. All I wanted was a hug and maybe a little bit of sperm. That's all I asked for. Why you can't give that to me? I didn't ask for
Matt
much.
says, at German Lucas just embrace the digestive problem smile. German Lucas says, also I don't know if Mexican food giving you digestive issues is like a harmful stereotype or something.
I don't think so. Look, the one thing I can guarantee about Mexican food is it's usually high in fat and high in spice.
Dragon O Slayer says, of course, this is what the femboy is talking about the second I get back.
Of course. I'm about to bust. Look, I don't guys, I don't know why it's so hard.
I'm a fire in my
Diggy from the
laser!
place says,
Why is Save Ass
Hamas
gotta
says, Germinal
Right when I'm trying to do something funny.
things that are acidic as well as constipating.
Yes!
German Lucas says, Secro confused.
Cheese! Cheese. Okay, I'm gonna reset now.
Dragon OO Slayer says, I don't know why it's so hard. Hi. Cough 33 underscore Slim 3 underscore Sama says, Viva la vida
Wow.
loca.
So, what was I doing? Why am I getting
Dicky from the
called?
place says,
Ugh.
Cheese. Coffee's
Why am
biggest
I getting
friend and
called?
nemesis.
Alright, I think I'm getting called. I don't know what I'm getting
German
called.
Lucas says, I already get constipation
Blim.
due to my ARFID.
Blam.
Sebas says, Gex.
Hi, Say. I was gonna say, look, all I wanted was some Huggies. Not the diapers, like actual Huggies. I just wanted to be like wrapped up in like a little burrito blanket.
Cough
And then I
33
can't
underscore
move.
Slim 3 underscore Sama says,
And then you
like
just-
a guy from to place facts lol.
Then you just bang the sadness out of me. What was I saying? Something. I was saying something.
Dicky from to place says, wrapped up and pounded.
Yeah, there's some great pictures of that. Stretchies. Oh man. I gotta try to do stretchies. Well, I suppose I should end stream because dinner stuff is happening. And I really gotta pee.
Time traveling chipmunk says, coom the sadness
Coom
away.
the sadness away. Look, most people like it when they get to coom, right? Most people like that. Me, I like it when I get coomed in. Or on. It make me smile.
Hamaz says, a time traveling chipmunk and yummy dopamine. Hamaz says, yeah, cause getting coomed in gets you to coom. Hamaz says, silly
DNA
one.
makes me happy. Give me some coom in my butt. Ah. I really need to shorten this. I need to shorten the nya nya
Dicky from the
nya
place
nya
says,
nya.
I him as a chain reaction for that bottom butt boy.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
German Lucas
Yeah.
says, my last brain cell trying to finish the exam.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh my god. Guys, join my Discord. What are you doing? Like right here. Does this work? No. How do I get my commands to work? I don't know anymore. It's been too long.
Dicky from the place says, go get some food. Silly bot.
No, I got called.
Detective says, Sam.
Oh, you know what? Hold on. I might know why. Oh, shitty. Oh,
Siva
shitty.
says, I've gotten back to KF2.
All right, I guess I'm gonna be like not moving around. Yeah. It's because the stupid order for our food is stupid. I didn't get a message either saying that. Here we go. Yeah. I gotta like sign into my stupid food order. We got a grocery order, and then
Hamaz says, oh nom 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 nom.
nom. How dare.
What the hell is this?
This is the Tailani food ordering stream. I'm here.
Hamaz says,
Pick
hi
parking
say
spot.
say.
3. Wait.
Cough 33 underscore Slim 3 underscore Sama says, bye bye boo boo 0
All right, there we go.
W0.
Yes, I did it. Okay, hold on, relax. All right, I put it in. Yeah, all right. Okay. So, that was fun. Okay.
Dicky
I
from the
guess-
place says,
I guess we're not
hey
moving around
guys,
anymore.
hey guys.
All right.
Time
It's almost
traveling
been.
chipmunk says, our stupid order for our food is stupid truly never has more Shakespearean
it's all
words
it's
have
all
been spoken.
dumb. It's all just dumb
German
dumb
Lucas
nonsense,
says,
and I don't like
Glory
it.
40 lick.
It's all just dumb nonsense, and I don't like it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead.
Seba says,
And probably end stream.
Elo is easy the certified femboy whisperer.
I'm gonna go.
Diggy from the place says, PGO raid stuff for Hershey.
I'm gonna go.
Hamas says,
use
at Germinal
the
is basically
pee room. I'm gonna go use the pee
Hamas
room
says, at say bass that I am.
because I need it. I need the pee room. Not for what you might think. I'm bouncing around, and you can't see it because my phone's not here. So, at any rate, let me talk about a couple
Hamas
things.
says, I'm good at speaking the language of the cuties.
Let me talk about a couple of things. All right, first off, I intend to
Siva
stream more.
says, PP room?
Yeah, the bathroom. Okay. I intend to stream more.
Diggy from the place
We are
says,
likely
I want to see Tay bouncing.
going to be. No, you don't. I'm bouncing so hard right now.
Looking as cool my thing.
Damn, I really gotta pee.
The place says, if you know what I mean.
But
Time traveling chipmunk says, bouncing, huh?
what I need to do. So I got this upcoming week. I will be working on getting everything updated in my OBS and all that stuff. And I will be doing YouTube streams, and we will be having more streams. It's not going to be just once a week. I'm just trying to ease back into it a little bit. It's kind of like when you start taking like depression medication. You only take one pill for the first week, then you take 2 pills, then you take 3 pills. So, you know, we're just easing back into it. I do want to play some games, but I don't know what I want to play. I got to play something fun. I got to get Clap working on doing some American Truck Simulator, and me and Archie probably sometime this week will be playing Deep Rock Galactic or something. He doesn't know that right now, but he will. Don't worry. But yeah, so if there is anything you guys want to see...
Siba says, nah,
What?
I'll take 5. Probably.
If there is anything you want to see, and remember...
Architectus says, what?
Remember, if I get 10 PP pics in my DMs by the end of the day, I will rate them on Chatterbait. So give me the 10 DMs of PPs. They got to be your PP. You can't just give me any PPs. If I don't think they're your PP, I'm going to find the smallest micro PP on the internet and claim that it's yours. So don't do that. So at any rate, simulate this pants grab. But yeah, I really got to pee. So you guys have a good day.
German Lucas says, I will be collabing with Archie next week.
Yep.
But he doesn't know that yet.
Look, where's your
Architectus
shout
says,
out? Oh,
where's
yeah.
my shout out?
I forgot how to do a shout out. Shout out Architectus. There we go. All
Siba
right.
says,
Go-
plot twist, it's all the guy.
Go watch Architectus
Architectus says, yay.
whenever he streams again. Go watch him. Yeah, but he'll be streaming with me sometime in the upcoming week, so don't worry about that. That's guaranteed. That's guaranteed.
Diggy from the place says, at say bass, Pixel
Because
Bob.
what he doesn't clearly remember is that I have his model. So if I have to, I'll fake it till I make it. I will get the AI Archie voice. I will start training AI Archie voice on AI right
Architectus
now.
says, oh my god.
It's starting right now.
Diggy from the place says, Archie 38
Archie's like,
leaves,
oh
Archie
my god,
38 leaves,
that's
Archie
right.
38
He's got
leaves."
my model. It's gonna be a blast from the past. It's gonna be a blast from the past, and I can do anything I want with it because
Siba
I'm
says,
so cool.
Bruh.
That's not cool. But yeah, I want to do some stuff with people. I want to hang out. Jack
Architectus
wants to do a
says,
podcast
You don't have
thingy.
my chibi one, THO.
I do have. Well, I don't have your new chibi one. No, I have your old chibi because I made it. I made your old chibi. Remember? I do have the old chibi, but yeah. So yeah, that's some of the stuff we'll be doing this next week. I'll be showing off some more pictures of my office, and hopefully I can get some videos done on YouTube if you guys really give, care about that. If you care about my YouTube. And
Siba
yeah.
says, the naked
The
chibi?
naked. You don't have my chibi one, no. Yeah, I do have the chibi one. I have a chibi one. I remember because when we debuted it, it was on your birthday stream. Where I basically betrayed you and booted you off the
Hamas
platform
says,
in Fall Guys.
silly,
That
silly
was
woman.
funny. That was really funny. But at any rate, you guys have a good night. I love you, and we'll see you later. Stay tuned on my Discord for stream announcements and stuff like that, because God
Diggy
only
from
knows
the
when it's
place
going to
says,
happen.
Go pee, you stupid stinky fin boy.
Don't call me stupid. Thank you
Architectus
guys.
Says, that was hilarious, alright.
Uh-huh. Thank you,
Hamas says,
guys, for coming
"Take care,
and watching
Tay-Tay.
me.
Enjoy
Thank
your
you to
kiss
Guy and
German Lucas says,
Dragon.
32 bounce.
And everybody else.
Cough 33 underscore
I had a
slim
bunch
3
of people
underscore
that donated a
says,
bunch of bits.
Bye.
Thank you guys. Oh, and fantastic, Mr. Jack. Thank you, Moth. Thank you guys for all the bits and having fun earlier. Not used to having hype trains. That's pretty cool. But I'll see you guys later.
Says, 2.
I'll see you guys later.
Time traveling
And
chipmunk
hopefully we
says,
get to have fun
bye.
pretty soon. Mlam. Bye bye.